No contest. Survival. Three, two, one, go! Game!
The range is one fist short.
Rio! Survival! Three, two, one, go!
Can't
What?
hear you. Can't hear you, mine.
Huh? We're not live yet.
Oh, now I can hear you. We're not live?
I don't. Am I live? I can't hear myself.
I can hear you now.
Let me turn myself up a little bit. There we go. Do you want to go up a little bit?
Yeah, that's fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Chat, let us know if we're loud enough.
My boy, Cold Weather. I love this guy.
And that's Latska. He got a haircut.
Uh-oh.
He used to have long hair.
Who's Laska use?
I feel like he uses Shulk for some reason.
Okay. I know Cold
Part,
Weather.
part of me feels like he uses Shulk, but I'm probably wrong.
Cold Weather is committed to using a low-tier character. He used Marth until Marth became good and popular. Now he uses DDD.
It's because he doesn't want. He's like, well, I'm doing bad because of my character.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that with Marth. He just doesn't know how to switch between ground and air. That's his only problem. It's either Robin or Shulk. That's my guess.
All right. Well, let's find out. I think we're going to see DDD from Cold Weather. He might still be going back to that Marth. We will find out. There it is, the Marth. All right.
So 3 is nothing.
Which is good. I wouldn't wish DDD on anyone. Okay. Marth versus Villager.
Come through real quick. So we're really quiet. All right. You can turn the mids up if we're really quiet. Yeah, that's pretty good. So basically, you want to do yeah. You can turn the mids up a little bit. You can turn the gain up to like the first level, like I said. Maybe not the mid so much. But yeah, that should be pretty good. As long as we don't scream like buffoons. All right.
So the Marth's here. He
Marth.
went back to the Marth. That's good.
Good. Oh, Laska's Villager. I'm stupid.
This is Villager. I think the best place that Marth can capitalize on Villager here is at the ledge. Marth has really good ledge trapping in Villager. Villagers usually rely on like 2 to 3 common options at the ledge. It's ledge jump, ledge drop, double jump, slingshot, and that's actually pretty much it.
That slingshot can be annoying.
It can be annoying, but if you're prepared to sit and shield for a second, it's definitely has enough end lag to punish consistently. So I've never thought. I think that Villagers' options to ledge are pretty overrated. I think we'll see if Cold Weather has success pinning him on the ledge, it'll translate into a likely win here.
Uh-oh. Maybe
Trolls,
he's
maybe?
joking about this Marth. Maybe it's...
No,
Doo-doo-doo.
I hope not.
What's cool, I'm actually going to Combo Breaker just for commentary.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they're having someone else stream to our channel, and they're like, yeah, we want you to commentate. So
Oh, that's cool. Oh, but
I'm
stream on your
alright at
channel?
commentating. Yeah, they're doing the Smash stuff on our channel, but someone
that's
else is
cool.
doing production, so it's like an easy weekend for me.
That's cool.
It's pretty dope.
I'm surprised we don't see that more. Like, I remember when you
We're
guys
trying
did it
to
for
do it a
Beast.
little bit more.
That was cool.
We're doing a Melee tournament in Japan.
Oh, yeah?
I want to get more like...
VJ
Out of-
boot camp.
VJ doesn't sound right. But we're trying to get more out of country stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. You guys should.
Nick's still getting used to the ropes right here, so the matches might start a little bit later, guys. Please understand.
Please understand. You got to switch games? You got to
No,
switch?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not till it's worth it.
Uh,
Actually, I think it is kind of worth it. I'm
yeah.
just saying, not until I can afford it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Because I barely play games, so it's like, it's got to be really worth it.
I
If
feel
I'm
you.
going to blow that money on it.
We're getting started here. Town and City. Not a completely popular stage for either character. I know Marths do like it.
Yeah.
Probably is their next fair state after.
Now, Cold Weather is Marth and Laska is Villager. Just to make that clear. Huh. Cold Weather's actually pretty good. Like I said before, I think he's trying to play like a super spacing game. You should be able to just swap him. There's a swap button. But yeah, so
One thing that Cold Weather did that I'm not a big fan of is against Villager. If you're going to roll in, that roll in needs to go behind him because he always has hitboxes ready in front of him. So whether it be with the Lloyd Rocket or the constant barrage of slingshots, if you're going to roll in on him, it's got to be behind him.
1 second.
In here. But overall, Cold Weather's playing a game where he's keeping Laska by the edge of the stage. He has complete stage control for the most part. Forfeit's a little bit there, but for the most part, he's doing a great job of keeping Laska pinned towards the edge of the stage, which is what you need to do against Villager. Laska going for a little bit of a hard read there. Sometimes after a Villager will jab or double jab, the opponent will air dodge, and you know, it's worth the risk because if he gets the read, it's a kill right there, and if he doesn't, it usually doesn't end up too bad for him. Laska choosing a popular option there to get out of Douglas, which was retreating to the ledge.
I wonder if he got on that platform on purpose.
I don't think so. It's swooped right in under him.
Oh my gosh.
Saber Fortail gets a pretty early kill.
Let's see.
But yeah, in every other Smash game, well, in Brawl, let's say in Brawl, that was always the popular option. You're getting juggled, retreat to the ledge. In this game, you got to think about it because being in the ledge is such a bad position in this game.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Sometimes you prefer to be juggled, honestly. It's that bad.
This game's
Depending on the
hard,
characters.
man.
It is.
This game's actually really hard.
Disadvantage state, that's one of the hardest things in this game is getting out of disadvantage state consistently.
Ooh, that's cute. Now, I wonder if Laska's gonna go for the old Trickaroo shield break.
What was the tree and the axe?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
God.
the first part.
Well, he could actually just axe him right now. He's almost got full shield though. So
Yeah.
I did a lot of research last month on how shield depletion works and stuff. You actually only have to run away for about 4 seconds to get a full shield.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Especially,
People just get really scared and they don't realize. You also don't.
and you'll see sometimes players like kind of check their shield in the middle to see how high it is.
Yeah.
And that'll actually stop the stop the regeneration.
And it's
and
actually
deplete it.
you actually don't lose like during shield lag or shield stun.
Oh yeah.
You don't
Well, that's
take any shield depletion. So like if someone hits your shield and it doesn't break on the hit, if you just let go of your shield,
Then
it will
you're
not
good.
break.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Ooh.
That move is so positive.
Yeah. It's terrifying too.
It is
I mean, like,
terrifying.
yeah,
That
like-
would have killed him. It's so strong.
Like it does so
I
much
mean, it's a
damage.
bowling ball. I mean,
Yeah.
I can understand.
It does so much damage, which is responsible for the shield
Yeah.
stun, but it also has like no end lag. Like you said, it just comes out so positive on the shield.
Can we talk about how awesome Sakurai is at turning characters into characters?
Yeah.
He's
Seriously.
pretty good.
I mean,
Just
that's on the
villagers
people don't
moveset,
like.
what would you even think of? Like, I'd be like, what the heck?
Yeah, he makes it work. I think the DLC is the best example of that. Even though people complain about DLC a lot, I think they're all so like spectacularly done. Especially the brand new ones, not the returning characters.
Yeah, especially
at-
Ryu.
Yeah. Oh my God, Ryu. That one's just like a ridiculous example.
The, oh, he
Even
almost had it.
Bayonetta, and Cloud, he just integrates all their stuff so well.
I like
love it.
Mega Man too. People sleep. Like, that design was actually really cool.
That one's incredible.
I just wish you could
And Sonic
take
is.
powers.
You wish you could what?
Like, I wish if you took a stock, you got your power.
That'd be cool.
And it just ran out.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's better than Leaf Shield.
Yeah, that's true.
Just make it so down B goes through the powers.
Programs
beep,
himself
beep,
or whatever.
beep, beep, and it changes his A button. His,
That'd be sick.
right? I think Sakurai's like just to make characters. I'm sure he's like regretting ever making Kirby hats. Now,
Just because of bigger job each year, yeah.
yeah, he's like, oh god, there's only 10 characters in the first game. He went like, so from Melee to Brawl, he added 10, right?
What's that?
From Melee to Brawl, he added 10.
Hey, wait, it was like 25 to 35, I think.
Yeah, and then from
But
Brawl
like
to
if you,
Smash
split
4,
the, if you split the transformations, it was like 26 to like 39, I think. Something like
from
that.
Brawl to Smash 4, he did 20 and then 5 DLC or something. So that's actually kind of insane.
Yeah, we're at 58 now. It's pretty absurd.
Doing the opposite of what Capcom's doing.
With Marvel?
You know, Capcom's like doing the reverse, like 10
yeah,
characters.
Yeah. And we look,
But
like,
we'll add 'em
especially
for
if you
a-
look at Marvel vs.
Yeah.
Capcom 2's roster and like the drop down to 3 was crazy.
But we'll add them
I don't
until
think this is
20
sustainable.
years.
I don't think this is sustainable in Smash. I think we're going to move backwards in the roster when it comes to
Yeah.
the next Smash.
Well, they're gonna copy the. I think they're gonna copy the free play.
Model. I don't think.
I think they
I don't-
should've
I don't
done that
think
with this
Nintendo's-
game.
I don't think Nintendo will do that.
I think if they added a character every 4 months to this game, they would make so much money.
If they did what? Add a character every 4 months?
Yeah, they would make so much money.
Yeah.
And if they so if they added a character every 4 months, they had skins.
the skins is just, it's so easy to design and develop. That's actually free money that's being lost
Dry
on the
Bones
table.
Bowser? I'd buy that.
I would buy every skin that came out, honestly.
I would too.
Yeah, I just like, there's so many Smash enthusiasts who like, I have to have everything. They'll like, the revenue would be incredible for such little work. I don't know how they. Ooh,
Baited.
that was a beautiful whiff punish. He just walked away and turned around Smash. I love that from Nicole, by the way. But yeah, I mean, I think most people are pretty confident that the next Smash is going to be a Smash Deluxe or whatever. I think I agree with that too. Mario Kart was done well, and with the Switches,
As long as I don't have to put that in the title of videos. Smash 4 Deluxe.
yeah, well, it probably won't
Put
say.
in the tags.
Maybe it's just Smash Bros for Switch. I don't know.
That is true.
They named
Calling
the
it
other ones
Smash
after their
for Wii U
console.
was a huge mistake. Like,
Yeah, ugh.
like you can't save a console with Smash.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they said for Wii U. They're like, it sounds like 4, so it's cool.
Yeah, I think we thought of that, not them. But who
I
knows?
think they thought about that.
Maybe.
They always
it
do
crossed
weird
their mind.
things. I mean, they call one of their consoles Nintendo
Ooh.
64.
Yeah, but
So
that was
had 64 polygons. Or 64?
yeah, it was like 64
That is a stupid
big
name,
graphics or something.
but
Yeah,
I love it.
They don't
now.
think that much.
I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't give a crap. So.
Yeah.
Sony's just sticking to it.
Yeah, just 1, 2, 3 will be getting.
PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 6. Rocket Stars. Well, I think consoles are on the way out, so we'll see what Sony does.
I don't know if they are.
It's about peripherals now. They're just making mini computers, so it's like, what's the point?
That's true.
I'll tell you right now, if Smash 4 was on Steam,
Oh my goodness, that's my dream.
the scene would be huge.
That's
I'm
my
saying.
dream,
The
yeah.
scene would be absolutely hujongo.
That's my dream. It'll never happen, probably. But in the meantime, the Switch is going to be a big upgrade because the install base in the Switch is going to be
Yeah, they sold a
several
lot,
times
right?
bigger than the Wii U's. Yeah, and so when Smash comes to that, we're going to have. I mean, we're going to have a really large
you have a
audience.
Switch?
that use Smash. I do.
How is it, the portable aspect? Is it
Oh,
really
it's awesome. Yeah, I mean,
Can you charge it while you play
I'm
it?
too busy to play games too, but it actually does give me a chance to play.
That's cool. On the plane? I bet that's really good.
Yes. Oh, on the way to Civil War, I had the best flight of my life. Cool when it takes it.
That's
It looks like I'm
no
playing, guys.
tags, man.
Well, thanks for listening to me, Gims.
All right.
It was a pleasure.
It's cute.
All right.
What's up, guys? Mountain Dew. I love your drink. I don't drink it much because it's soda, but sponsor us, man. Probably actually have to get out of here soon because I got to prepare for Royal Flush. I've had like 3 weeks straight of nonstop events, so it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So next up we have... Yo, Rafa, who do we have next? Raffle! Raffle! Who's next? What? Who's next? Oh, he gave me the one sec.
Survival.
Here. I'll be right back.
Next up, Steve Logic and Dingus Joe. Sit high, up it.
Mr. Game & Watch. Baltimore. Three,
All right. What's up, Xanadu? We got Nika
And cold weather.
on the mic.
Fire Emblem boys.
Fire Emblem boys. So, Dingus Joe and Logic were talking mad smack about each other
Right.
on Facebook.
I think what happened is I think Dingus. I mean he's up and coming for sure.
He is.
And I think he got a win on Logic a few months or maybe a few weeks down the line.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he's very proud of it. And Logic, he's a very prideful person, and he's just like, boy, you still gonna catch these hands.
Yo, Logic
I
is
guess.
on the hunt. 'Cause
Yeah.
He got arguably snubbed on the PR this season.
Exactly.
And so he's like back with a vengeance to prove like, no, you guys made a mistake.
Actually, I think both of them are like in that snubbed game for PR.
Yeah. I mean, Dingus, I would say like he's definitely like a favorite in the Arcadian.
Mhm.
Like has a pretty good shot at PR this season if he keeps his results up.
Exactly.
So should be hype
And Logic PR'd in the past multiple times.
multiple times.
There were actual like questions like, "Where's Logic on the PR? Like, what happened?"
Yeah.
But
He was probably like the person, like the one person I would
Right.
like put on the PR. So this is gonna be a weird matchup. Game & Watch versus Elf.
yeah, I'm not sure how this goes. Game & Watch is like a very like he has these hitboxes that are just
They're everywhere.
they're so generous, I guess.
Yeah. Like a crazy combo game, but
Yep.
he does have trouble getting in, and Olimar very good at keeping you
Keeping out, yep.
So
Also, probably like one of the few people who could probably camp him out, like
Yeah.
camp out a Game & Watch because of the bucket. But Pikmin don't care about that.
yeah, it is good to be a character like Game & Watch who's probably covered in hitboxes all the time for Olimar because it just counters Pikmin really well. Oh my god, dancing on.
Damn.
Okay.
Dingus, known for the
Dingus,
nines.
save it. He says he's got 2 9s already in this tournament. So looking for more.
Really? This tournament alone?
This
This
tournament.
is only like round like.
It's like probably his second set, yeah.
Jesus.
That's how you know he's on the hunt.
This man's blessed.
Yeah. What? I didn't know you could do that. He just hopped under FD.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
I thought he was gonna still make it back from that. I was
I
mad.
know. Okay. Also, Logic specifically requested that this match be streamed.
Oh, it's
So
like that. It's
he's
that,
got something to
it's
prove.
that type
yeah.
of. Let's hope it doesn't come back to bite him.
It might.
Can't sleep on Dingus. That boy nice.
No. Never sleep on Dingus Joe.
1 in 9 chance.
Seagull? You got
You got
okay.
a joke? Sure.
Okay.
All right. Seagull Joe has a joke for everyone.
I think this is a joke Dingus told him before. I think this is a joke Dingus told him before. How many 9s did it take to cross the road?
2?
9.
What?
Exactly.
Good.
How bad was that?
That was horrible.
Yeah.
What is
He beat Cinnamon just now, 9ing her twice.
So I heard.
He said it's really easy to down throw 9 Zero Suit Samus specifically,
Interesting.
and Bayonetta. That one's really easy apparently.
Good.
For someone who just goes for. There's another one. This man's RNG is unfair. He said he likes getting 1s for the Game Watch Ditto so he can get out of the 2%.
Wow. That's so, like, that's such a deep level of, like, having thought about the Game & Watch Ditto.
I know. Who would have thought that?
This man.
Would you have ever thought that?
I wouldn't have. But,
Never.
but
Actually,
I'm not Dingus Joe. That's why
maybe
I'm
I should
not
commentate
Dingus
this. I
Joe.
think I'm ready for it.
Don't-
I think I'll commentate with Nika.
What? Alright.
I'm taking over.
Bye, cold weather.
Goodbye, cold weather.
I was to commentate with you,
if
but
my Chinese gets here, I'm hopping off mid-commentary.
okay.
All right, we have Dingus
Sounds good.
Joe versus Logic. In control, VG Bootcamp Logic.
And BMU, Dingus Joe.
Bad mouth. Whatever. All right, so I mean,
Something University.
yeah, Logic's experienced in this matchup because he's played it forever. Like, Gimmer was his main practice.
Okay.
I never know.
Nice.
Main practice partner for years. And,
But I mean, what matchup is he not experienced in?
well, I don't know if he's experienced in the Alf first Game Watch matchup. It's
Right.
a little different, man.
Yeah.
Also, I've never seen
Apparently
Logic.
not.
I've never seen Logic use blue Alf.
We'll
Okay.
see how that works
Is
out
it-
for him.
I like how he pummeled twice.
Grab release.
He has a notebook that says exact 2%.
Oh, you're right.
He does. So he probably
seen it.
knows like 80% like
the prime one. He said he lost to Ling Ling because he was 1% off from the 2%, which was 84
I saw that. It was heartbreaking
for him.
for him and for all of MDVA.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I guess
All right, he's gonna have to get like an actual kill this time.
he will with an up smash.
He will. I mean, he's got a huge % lead.
There's an up smash.
Just do it.
I need another one, please. I just got to make this comeback. All right.
What can Logic do?
I don't know. Just
Other than just run away and throw Pikmin, which is
that seems to work pretty well
pretty much
against
par
Game.
for the course. Yeah.
That seems to work pretty well for Game
But
Watch.
he can just neutral air. Oh, no.
Nah, okay, I'm just going to stop going.
There's no yeah, like, he knows what he's doing. He's not going to SD.
Yeah, it's like Sonic. He can just run off and dare.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's jumping, though, or if he just runs up and does it. Oh! This is hard. Two purples. Ooh, the bacon infinite. This is...
Dingus
okay.
content to just, like, jump over Pikmin.
He's going to get... I hope he gets up aired for doing that. Like, come on.
Oh.
All right. I think the health on purples, if I recall correctly, is 12. I can't remember off the top of my
I
head.
didn't know it was different.
It is. Each of the Pikmin have a different health.
Wow.
White is 7, I think. That.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Good tag. Good.
Very nice up-B kill there.
Good anti-option.
Anti-option.
Good response.
There you go. One bacon. Just to...
Dead.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least you got the bacon out.
These are, like, 2 of the 4 or 5 lightest characters in the game.
I don't know how light. Well, Game Watch is...
I think he's, like, 3rd.
Yeah, he's
made out of paper.
He's 3rd, but I think he dies earlier than Mewtwo simply because Mewtwo's like a fast...
Oh, no.
Oh, the Pikmin...
We were just...
The Pikmin made his fall go low, last longer, so he went too low.
Wow.
I think.
That is weird.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Is the Pikmin that trashed him made him go lower than he wanted to.
Interesting. All right. Well, presumably he will have learned and will not do that in game 2. I mean, SD aside, that was looking pretty solid for Dingus.
Yeah, he likes to go to FD, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's where he goes.
Against Olimar, though.
What? Why would he switch to... Actually, no.
No, I mean, like, going to FD against Olimar seems kind of... Actually, I don't understand Olimar stages. Apparently, like, Lylat is his best stage?
broken. He's broken on
How does that
Lylat.
work?
He just sits under the platform and tosses Pikmin.
Oh,
It's hard to scoop him. Ooh, the color switch.
he's so tiny. Oh, maybe?
Green Alf, Red Alf.
Keep him guessing. Don't let him know until the last possible second.
Yeah, yeah. Look at the Pikmin there.
Red Elf.
Their eyes are wide open.
They know exactly what's happening to them.
They are. So, like, you know, eating a Pikmin, is that like kind of insect, or is it like,
Eating a Pikmin?
yeah, eating a Pikmin?
Do
Is it like eating a fly, or is it like eating like...
I think they're like
plant?
vegetables. I
Are they
think it's like a plant. They're like little living.
So if you eat them, are you a vegetarian or carnivore?
I don't know. I think they would taste like a vegetable, but they're still like living.
So if you bite into
Like-
one that was alive, it would just scream.
It would- yeah. Because they make little sounds. They go woohoo when you chuck them.
So if I bite it, it's gonna go woohoo.
no.
I have to
I
hear
think that's
their,
only okay.
I have to hear their
Damage?
death sound, so I'll wait for the next one to die.
Woohoo!
All right.
That was.
Ooh, options. Just do it. All right.
Why not?
Yeah, I think this is harder actually for Dingus Joe to get in. Maybe.
Like, Game & Watch's damage racking potential is pretty crazy.
I need to see a Pikmin die just to know what happens.
There goes.
Oh, they
one.
went. Ooh.
And they turn into little ghosts. You'd like.
So if I eat
spew,
it-
like the ghost out of your mouth.
So if I eat it, I would be able to like shoot dust out of my mouth.
Well,
That's kind of exciting. That's kind of exciting.
Oh!
And
Dingus Joe, everybody.
always gets the
Now
9.
the question is, will that tilt Logic for the rest of the set?
So far he's gotten 3 9s already this tournament. He's gotten 3 9s this tournament so far.
Just keep track.
2 are against Cinnamon
I'm sure someone's keeping track.
himself.
He is definitely keeping track.
He's what?
He is definitely keeping track.
Oh yeah. I told him if he gets 9 9s this tournament, he gets PR'd. No matter what. He'll be 19th.
That's why he's going for
He'll
it.
be 19th.
PR 9th? 19th.
No, 19th. He can't be 9th.
Depends how many 9s he gets.
I want another
Not who he
9.
gets
I want him to do auto cancel downer from the top of the screen 9. He hit Pink Fresh with that 2 weeks ago.
My god.
Please.
Yeah, so Logic, okay. I was about to say he has trouble getting in, but then he just ran up and up aired him to death, so.
Yeah, Logic's been
Never
doing a
mind.
lot more up airs. That move is OP.
I mean, Dingus is just jumping around, so it makes sense.
Yeah. What
He's
is
not just jumping around, but he's mostly jumping around.
Down. Hit him with a schnoz. Yarn. Big damage. Yeah, you gotta get that
Pivot grab.
You get that white off. Dash that. Not looking good for Dingus Joe at the moment.
No.
He can die. Like
Or he could down throw 9.
yeah, I think this is around the same
Actually-
percent he went to last time, so
Yeah, he
I'm,
might have a little more rage, though.
I'm ready for down throw. Oh, we'll die no matter what. These are like
Well,
50
well.
to 60.
I mean, like, he might pop out of the down throw.
Dingus Joe could be a top 10 player someday with Game Watch.
With Game & Watch.
His RNG's OP.
That's
He's
true.
going to fish for a grab. I already know. He's going to fish for a grab and side B.
See, like, this is what I was saying. Like, what do you do about getting pivot grabbed on FD?
Big Sonic and side B.
Okay. It's probably not on the table.
Here it is.
Here it is. He's dead. No, he's not. Okay. Wow.
That Tutu almost
did not-
killed. Oh my god, that was
Dingus
good.
just going to make a note in his notebook.
dead. Absolutely dead.
Okay.
No question.
Damn.
Done.
All right, well. Now, Logic has something to say for the smack talk.
He said that 9 was BS.
He did. Audibly. From here.
Yep.
I went for a down air on the edge, and then, I went for down air to down smash. My hitbox didn't come out, even though he stood up correctly. So he should have got hit by a down smash, but the hitbox didn't come out. And then I got 9 for it.
Yeah, you just get 9 sometimes because, hey, Game Watch, man.
Are you in the tournament today?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right. Let's go.
There's like no one here.
There it is. I know.
Next on stream, Seagull Joe, Cordy.
Oh,
Seagull Joe is QWERTY. QWERTY.
Lucario.
The Lucario player.
I hate playing Lucario.
Seagull Joe hates playing Lucario. Yeah, sends cold weather over here if you've seen.
Survival.
Hello, all.
What's up, man?
Not much.
How you doing today? In the tournament?
Today was tragic.
That was it?
I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm really not. I'm not going to take away from my opponents.
Alright. Who'd you
They
play?
did beat me, but like, I SD'd twice today, and it's just like, well, went from 0 to death to just falling. I don't know. I just stopped jumping for some reason. So
Evan's the best of us.
just means that today they were. Ugh. I have no idea what to say about it, honestly. But fact of the matter is, I lost. So it's what it is.
Just gotta move on. You get to cast more.
Yep, that's true. And this is fun, anyways.
Yeah. Who'd you fight?
Yeah, I lost my first 2 rounds. I forget who the Mr. Man and then Starwolf.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
yep. Maybe I'll just try to come to Xanadu on days when I don't have work or something like that.
It's hard. I have work like every day for Xanadu.
Yeah, well,
And
you have stronger
tired.
mental fortitude, and you're more skilled than I am, so.
I don't know. It's I feel like how awake you are, like there's some kind of curve. It's not like just like, oh, I'm more awake and I'm better. Like at some point, you're like tired enough that you start making better decisions.
Fair.
You're like, because I'm like a button presser naturally, right?
Ah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna press some buttons. But when I'm tired enough, I'm just like, no, I don't feel like pressing buttons. I'm just gonna stand here, and it's like actually better like half the time. So. Yeah.
Sometimes it's way better to do it that way.
All right. So Seagull apparently does not like this matchup. I don't know who does like the Lucario matchup, but
Yeah. particularly for Sonic, but I know that 6WX believes that this matchup is in Sonic's favor.
Really?
Yeah, he says it's like 60-40 Sonic's favor.
60-40, okay.
And that's because he said that Lucario shouldn't be able to catch or touch Sonic in any particular way.
That's true. Lucario is real slow and has like terrible range on his moves.
Yeah, but then on the other
Well, for the
hand,
most part.
he does have a projectile, and on top of that, his burst mobility, because his initial dash is pretty fast. At 1.8, it's faster than Diddy's 1.7. So his Foxtrot basically is really good.
Interesting.
And then he has top 20 airspeed, literally 20th in the game.
Nice. What's Sonic?
Sonic, I forget what Sonic's airspeed is. Sonic is really good in the back air edge. But yeah, Sonic's airspeed is good, but he has poor air acceleration, so it doesn't seem like he's that fast through the air.
Right, but then you're like side being into the air a lot of times anyways.
Right. And then on top of that, he also has a slower initial dash. His Foxtrot is about as fast as Kirby's at 1.5, but at the same time, his raw run speed and spin dash make up for that.
Right. I haven't seen Qwerty in a long time, actually. It's cool to see him back.
Yeah. He hasn't been around for a while, but I know that he's competed at Fantastic recently.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Okay. So right now, Seagull is just very much clearly and freely in the advantage, and he doesn't have too much to worry about right now. Stock War is definitely a thing, so he's a little bit more powerful than he would usually be at 85, 90% at this point.
Yeah,
But,
and Lucario has like a huge advantage when he gets elite, but
yeah.
When he loses that first stock, there's like a while where he's pretty weak because he doesn't have reach. So.
Yeah.
But at this point, we're back into scary Lucario territory.
Yeah, but at the same time, Qwerty is not really getting anything started from this point. These are the types of matches, though, that Qwerty tends to win. He tends to lose sort of the first stock and then come back afterwards, as opposed to, say, the Sue style, where you'll see the Lucario just sort of keep the first stock and then keep going.
Yeah.
That was a good but risky recovery trying to go through him, but
Yeah,
excellent.
I'm surprised that he's not going for a ledge very often. Okay. Wow.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll about looks accurate. Good patience there. And that would be one of those situations where if you're asleep, just like, no, I'm not going to move. But that's it.
Yeah. Yep. What's up? All right.
All right. Our friend Nika has to go play a match, so I'll be entertaining you for a bit. Hey, Cathar. All right. All right, so we have the switch to Charizard, which is the Charizard and DK. That's particularly interesting. So, fun fact, usually Lucario is considered to have a very poor matchup with the grapplers, and of course you'll have Hikaru and Sue attesting about as much. But many Lucarios actually, well, a good amount of Lucarios rather, don't believe that the matchup is that bad if you don't play aggressive. You have to play, in general, pretty campy, and you abuse Aura Sphere and back air in order to keep yourself out of grab range. And fun fact for any of the Lucarios out there who are struggling with any of the grapplers, if you do reverse Aura Sphere charge, the fact of the matter is their grabs cannot connect because there is basically that hitbox, that transcendental, I believe, hitbox in between the grappler and Lucario. So it's not possible for their pivot grabs to grab you once you're doing that Aura Sphere charge defensively. So that's a good tool to always use in those matchups. All right, but to the match at hand, Donkey Kong versus Charizard. Interestingly enough, Seagull's DK is doing very well here, managing to catch QWERTY in the air a bit, and QWERTY just not capitalizing in a couple of areas. So, for example, that on stage there, but I'm not sure that would have hit anyways. QWERTY seems to be getting great at getting like lots of damage, but he seems to be playing that game a little bit too long, if that makes any sense. So he's racking up the damage, and then he proceeds to continue to rack up damage without the ability to get a kill for a good amount of time. Meanwhile, Seagull, more experienced, manages to solidly catch it.
Donkey Kong. Survival.
All right. So yeah, that was that. Hello, chat. How are you guys doing this fine evening? Welcome, 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 all. Yes, TX Pasta Smash 4 is on Tuesdays, Melee is on Wednesdays, and then we have some more FGC stuff, particularly Street Fighter, on Thursdays. So depending on the game of your interest, feel free to tune in on any of those days or all of those days. Yes, Joshua, that Pokemon League Finals triggered us all. Turns out Blastburn beats Water Shuriken type advantage. But technically it makes sense because Mega Charizard is indeed part Dragon type, and thus Water only does regular damage. But then it also doesn't make sense because then the Fire should have done half damage or something like that. But hey, no one said that Greninja's defenses were amazing. Hi, Devi. Unpopped Pop-Tart Gamer. Fascinating question. If you don't tune in on any of the days, then I suppose you simply don't tune in on any of the days. Alright. And we have some ads here for you. Soylent. So, actually, I am... I actually personally drink Soylent. And I genuinely find it delicious. Personally, I don't particularly like the vanilla flavor, but the chocolate flavor is top-notch. Buy that. I just bought like 48 bottles. Shoutouts to AOC for providing these wonderful monitors. A reminder for those of you who are trying to support us out here at Xanadu, remember that you can win things like AOC monitors and HyperX headsets if you sign up for a membership. The membership lowers the price for you when you come in and allows a bunch of cool different things. You get to be entered into a raffle where you can win like an AOC monitor HyperX headset, and then also gets to then you can also get to contribute to things like us flying players out. And then don't forget that this weekend we have Royal Flush. I'm headed out there. It's going to be fantastic. The hotel itself looks amazing. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff there. We have lots of top players signed up. Zero signed up. Zero, Nairo, and DeBuzzer signed up. So the trifecta from the beginning of Smash 4 there. And then you also have some of the new blood, for example, Captain Zach. John Numbers is going to be out there showing off his Wii Fit trainer again. So join us either there if you'd like, or join us by watching over the internet. So, yeah. All right, and it looks like we have a button check here.
No contest. Survival.
Soylent has a number of ingredients, J Choco Muffin, including like wheat and oat powder, etc., etc.
Can you
But
hear me?
now, I can hear you.
Okay. So, game Lilac, interesting start. What do you think?
I actually have no insightful information on the Zero Suit and the Olimar matchup on Lilat, so I have nothing interesting to say there.
The last time I can recall seeing this, I didn't really pay that much attention. But Logic off to a good start so far. Just zoning Remzi out, not letting him get started. Already at kill percent, so he's probably going to be looking for a smash attack since the purple's out, or go for a blue grab up throw.
That was hugely punishable, but he did not have any of the Pikmin he needed to make that kill out. At the same time, he could have gotten the damage from the smash attack, but maybe he's not ready to. Yeah.
But blue's on deck, so he's probably going to look for a grab. Is this better? Okay, thank you.
All right, and interestingly enough, Logic ends up being the first one to lose his stock, therefore putting him in a bit of danger.
Yeah, I kind of missed what happened.
As we now have a Rage Zero Suit Samus.
Yeah. Did you catch what happened to his first stock?
No.
Okay. But Logic evening it back up, so doesn't seem too phased by it.
Nair. All right, Nair being Remzi's aerial of choice, it seems, for ridding himself of Pikmin when he's at a distance and for getting it as well. Going for a bit of these dash grabs, which haven't been working out too well for him.
Yeah, I haven't seen him use Zero live. I don't know how it works with the Pikmin, but I feel like it would be at least good at kind of spacing yourself out while he's throwing stuff.
Olimar is super short, so that's probably why he's not using it.
Yeah, missing that grab and Logic with the pivot grab to punish. That was nice.
Yeah, he finally gets that, but doesn't get any conversions off of it. Attempts to go for the patented back throw flip kick, but that doesn't necessarily work out either.
Yeah, Logic DIing away, so I don't think it's true.
All right, and the smash attack takes the stock.
That was
so,
nice.
Despite Logic being the first one to sort of get out of the game, if you will, by losing his first stock, he managed to come right back into it.
Where do you think they'll go?
Honestly, I don't think that the stage has really affected anything for either of them, really. At worst, it may have affected some Zera things, but we didn't really see it used.
Right.
Because if you're on the tilt of the stage, then you can do a little bit more of it with it.
Town City. I was actually going to guess that.
But yeah, so now stage that's typically considered to be a Zero Suit advantage. So presumably Logic banned the triplats, as people are wont to do, versus Zero Suit.
That was my guess too. And Zab's beating out the up B. And Logic again with the lead like we saw in game 1.
Yeah,
Olimar
Olimar
getting hit by all these Pikmin.
Olimar has zero problems racking up damage, and he's managing to catch Remzi in very compromising positions. particularly at the ledge, whereas Remzi isn't necessarily catching him and doing anything else. So, for example, one thing that I haven't seen super often from Logic, and the first kill, but one thing I haven't seen super often from Logic is coming down with any whistle armor, and that is in part because Remzi doesn't seem to be pressuring him too much there. So the simple air dodge, for example, there got him out of that situation, which is actually discouraging considering how bad Olimar's disadvantage is. Even with that whistle armor, it's not particularly exceptional. But Remzi on the back foot.
But it doesn't get the full conversion.
Yeah.
And Logic has a really good lead, so he can sit back and not really approach and just kind of punish Remzi for getting anxious and coming in.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's also going to hurt a lot because of things like very good getting rid of the white pigment immediately. But yeah, it hurts because, again, Olimar is incredible at racking up damage. So it's similar to losing a lead versus Yoshi. Whether or not it'll take a while for them to get the kill, the fact of the matter is once they have that kill, then the fact of the matter is you're going to eat a lot of damage.
Yeah, Logic's been riding the momentum ever since he's gotten his first stock, and he's already on the verge of a 2-stock.
Yeah, Remzi does not seem to have any solid answers. He's not getting his conversions like he'd want to. He's not putting on enough pressure in the air, and that's it.
Yeah, both times forward smash, right?
And that's, yep, and that's game 2. Very, very solid.
Yeah, Logic looking pretty happy about that.
Ah, for sure.
Hello.
Hello, all.
How you doing, RK?
I'm alive, at the very minimum, so preferably I'll continue doing that, I guess. How about you?
A little down about my performance today. Over it, though. Saw you on the mic alone. Thought I'd hop in, give you a little hand. I haven't done this in a while.
You're doing just fine.
But let's see. We have Viceroy and I think ZD on the stream next. I can't see, but I'm pretty sure that's ZD.
Yes.
Okay, Viceroy
Yep.
and ZD. So Rosalina Fox, unless Viceroy is going to pull out his Captain Falcon.
All right.
Okay. All right, I'll be hopping out for Logic.
Oh, okay. Ah, true. You're going to be commentating at Royal Flush? Nice. And there's another reason to go to watch Royal Flush at the very least, boys and girls. Where we have the legendary Logic.
I should change my tag to LL, Legendary Logic. I've heard that before. I think it sounds good. Might scare a couple people. I have to play Legendary Logic. I just forfeit.
Pretty much.
But
then people will just shorten it to Legendary.
I mean, that's
which is
also
also
true.
good.
Also true. All right, well, hey, everybody. Hope you all are enjoying the stream. We have less turnouts than usual, but, you know, quality talent is indeed still here.
Yep, for sure. We still have Dexter, we still have ZD, and we still have
And
Siegel.
And Siegel.
Remzi. We still have quality talent.
We got them all. Speaking of talent, one of those players we mentioned are right here, ZD versus Viceroy. Viceroy has taken a bit of a hiatus, but he's back, and, you know, he never seems like he dropped the ball at all. And we can tell that right now, you know, only 20 seconds into the match, already up by almost 60%. Viceroy just kind of having his way with ZD at the moment.
For certain. Disagree a little bit with that up smash at the ledge, but it was a pretty safe position, if any, to do a smash since he did have the advantage there. And honestly, he hasn't taken too much for it. Manages to get off the ledge against Fox just fine, which is
a task in and of itself.
Exactly.
Right there, you know, Viceroy going for that up air, ZD scouting it out with the shield, not getting a punish, but once Viceroy got on the stage, ZD had just changed the tide so quickly.
Yeah, that up air and the up air pressure is incredible, doing 16%, I believe, in total, and 8% per hit.
All right, is he not going for edge guard attempt? And unfortunate for Viceroy, he guessed and he guessed wrong. And
Yep.
ZD having those quick reactions, you know, he was positioned, it looked like the Punisher roll, but once he scouted the get-up attack, he knew that was a free F-smash right off the shield.
Right, and that F smash catches a lot of options in any case. So just really good work from ZD there.
Yep, and Luma's going to be gone. Oh, Luma's not gone. I thought after the jab he was going to attack it one more time. Opts not to, just takes that stage control instead. ZD, you know, at kill range though, so Viceroy, granted he is on the second stock, definitely not out of this yet.
I like how he did go after Luma, but just poor timing on that because the Smashville platform saved.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him maybe jump up and back air and nair it again, just to make sure she was gone. Oh, and he actually recovers onto the stage. Takes a little bit of damage, but nothing too crazy.
All right, but the down smash is going to seal out his first stock.
And good job of Viceroy by scouting that out. I haven't seen him throw out a down smash before, nor have I seen ZD roll, but for some reason he knew it was coming through.
Right.
Up tilt Luma, not going to get her to go anywhere though, and she is now gone out of the picture. This one ZD's really going to try to open up Viceroy. Gets a power shield. Is he going to get the 2-frame up tilt? Misses it. But
sits on the ledge too long.
Oh, I thought we were going to see the back air come out. ZD looked a little late on the pulling the trigger, but not late on that up smash. That nair connects, and you know, ZD will get that all day, every day.
Yep. Excellent conversion and none too worse for the wear, only taking 8% that stock. Very solidly sort of pushed his advantage at that time and just kept it going up until he finished off Viceroy's stock. The thing about that up smash of Fox's, though, is one reason you don't necessarily see it raw too often is because it has a crazy amount of end lag. And so something like 40 frames, if I recall correctly. So if you miss it, then you miss it. So you really want to do it out of those confirms more often than not.
And he has
ZD
enough
is
of
a
them.
master.
He has a ton of them. Down airs, nairs, even some hits of jab. So he has enough ways where he doesn't need to go for it raw. I don't know if Fox needed that, but, you know, it's in the game.
For sure.
And Viceroy opting to go for a tri-platform stage, Dreamland to be exact.
Makes sense. Allows him a little bit of ease to recover. I mean, to land.
It does, but it's kind of that double-edged sword. You know, Foxes love this stage as well.
For sure.
Both these characters love using the platform to kind of finish people off over the top. And right now, ZD making it look like this is actually Fox's stage. Just kind of literally pressuring Viceroy from left to right and then back again.
Excellent pressure and reactions there, catching him with the forward air when he couldn't catch him with the back air. Just controlling space and taking all the stage control he possibly can. Even that forward air doesn't necessarily do much because ZD is right back in the picture.
Puma just eating that one. How's he going to get up? And he gets up actually with the illusion, goes unpunished. Fortunately enough, though, for Viceroy, the illusion to up air does not connect. So even though the air dodge was scouted out, ZD wasn't positioned exactly correctly, but that F smash will definitely hit his mark. Luma giving a little bit of an assist and making that hitbox last a bit longer.
Yep. Bit of extra hit lag there.
Gets the power shield. What's he going to do? Oh, the back throw, but Luma just kind of interrupting it, saying, you do not get anything extra off of this. ZD off stage. Is he going to make it back? You know, Viceroy needs to kind of challenge ZD a little bit more off stage, in my opinion. That's where Fox is the most vulnerable.
I would agree with that. I feel like he needs to take like at least a little bit more risks off stage, at least with going off stage for the down air. But one thing that I do notice is that Smash 4 being 2 stocks, a lot of people don't want to take edge guarding risks once they've lost their first stock.
It's true, but you know, I mean, players like ZD are a kind of a testament to saying that you need to learn the limits of your character in doing it. He mastered the fair footstool, and so many people now will not air dodge off stage because they know that's instant death.
For sure.
Oh my goodness, ZD all over this man. The forward air almost taking it off the top. He's still up there. ZD relentless on this pursuit. Wow, that was crazy. All right, Viceroy kind of getting a breather, but it seems like it might only be temporary. Nair to nair does connect. Viceroy waiting out for Luma to hopefully get something going.
ZD is putting on a crazy amount of pressure here, and he's always in the proper position to do so.
Yeah, as you said that, he literally ran all the way to the other side of the stage before Viceroy even got there, knowing that he was going to the ledge.
But the up smash does catch it. Extremely risky option, but it does work out.
Viceroy yelling out, got him, having a little fun. ZD not looking like he's in as much of a fun mood, saying he wants this victory. He does not want to go down to lose bracket. He secures it.
He makes it happen.
Great up smash, you know, and just great play all around by both players, but especially, you know, ZD. We always talk about his reaction time, but there he just kind of displayed knowing exactly where to be before events even unfolded.
Yeah, and he uses Fox's speed honestly, he uses it in an amazing way because he's very much always in the right place. And it's like he positions himself in a particular place. He baits out a couple of options from the opponent on the ledge. He covers a couple of options and terrifies them into making the next worst option.
Yep.
And that's honestly just fundamentals of ledge trapping, but ZD is very good at those. RK?
I
All
always
right.
want to spell that with an A.
Wait, what?
I always want to spell like AR. What's
No,
your name?
just 2 letters.
AR-K. I think you should change it, man.
Nah.
AR-K. Like, that could be the new one. It could elevate your gameplay. You haven't heard, man? The less letters, the worse. Why do you think Zero's been having such good results?
Wait, I thought it was like after you have 5 letters or more, then it's worse.
It's like a sweet spot. 3 to 4. 3 to 5. 3 to 5. A sweet spot. 3 to 5, man. 3 to 5. I realized my tag. I was like, hold up. 3 to 5, man.
And then Legendary Logic would just ruin that.
Yeah, that's why I avoided it. Speaking of that rule, Nika and Wadi, both 4 letters, stepping up here, winter quarters. I think there might be some merit to it.
Indeed. And Wadi even having the extra strange capitalization, which seems to put people over the edge. You have Zero, you have Anti having the first 3 letters capitalized. You have Wadi with the same letters in the same places as Zero being capitalized, just the W and the D.
I might have to change my tag, man.
Capital L-O.
But we
uppercase
have
T.
Nika up here versus Wadi. Wadi, obviously the favorite to at least make it to Grands for sure. I believe he is #1 on our PR at the moment. Versus Nika, who, you know, he's always been up and coming, always a threat. He gets top 5 from time to time. It's not always, but he's definitely capable of doing it. He did say last time these two met in bracket, it actually was last stock, last hit, so, you know, it won't be too surprising for me if he does take a game or even a set off of Wadi.
Excellent shielding through that Dancing Blade. Sometimes Marths and Lucinas like to mix it up a little bit, maybe first 2 hits, etc., to do something else, but Wadi just knowing and just taking it.
So deep for that, which I am not a fan of going deep against a player like Wadi. He literally lives off stage, but you know, you got to respect someone that's willing to do it, especially against a player of this caliber.
For sure.
Not going to cause any upsets doing the normal stuff. Running by to actually go for that Dancing Blade, does not connect, misses that attack and actually eats an up air for it.
All right.
Gonna do it? Not
Excellent
quite.
forwarder to catch him jumping over.
Good weight by Nika, managed to hit the ground, but it seems like it might only be for a moment. Back on the ledge, Wadi making it so difficult, but Nika rolling by unscathed.
Seems like Wadi did expect that approaching option, but misjudged the distance there. Going for the grab, but missing it.
Shield. Is Wadi going to go for edge guard? No, keeps stage control, charges the Shadow Ball, which apparently was a feint because he connected with that
no
up
jump
there.
on Nika, but doesn't get anything extra for it. Manages to drift to the stage.
And you know, right now, Wadi at 81%. Even though Nika's at 131, he is indeed Marth. He can actually take this stock right now. A side B near the ledge, a tipper F smash. He has options.
Oh, for sure.
But he does have to be wary of this grab. Wadi's obviously going to be looking for it. He knows if he gets that shield, shields any attack, he can take the stock.
And excellent from Nika knowing that and putting on all the pressure around him with the aerial, so it's just not safe to just go in for the grab.
It's crazy right now. Nika has Wadi off stage,
Good
gets the forward air,
stuff.
and he takes stock #1 over Wadi. And Wadi fires right back.
Just drops down with the forward air. Very simple, very clean.
But, you know, talk about a confidence booster. You know, you're not PR'd. I don't know if Nika ever has been. Taking the first stock off of our #1 PR'd player. In the region, a national threat at that, someone who's in the top 30
And
of
maintaining
best players in the world.
a solid lead.
But Wadi has something to say about it. Gets that beautiful conversion, taking the lead right back so quickly. Nika not getting a chance to breathe.
Catching him on everything now.
Even the up air right there, just everything looking so nice. But obviously Nika is not indeed out of it yet. Trying to fight his way back. He's gonna have to get past the Shadow Ball. Doesn't this time. Wadi gonna change the timing a little bit. Opsa just completely just put it away. Saves it for later.
Really good with that Shadow Brawl pressure as we also... Oh, and then the forward air is going to take the
I was
stock.
just
catch
about
him
to say
jumping over.
Wadi's looking for the forward air. That was like once he put the ball away and you saw the roll habit, it's like, you know, he's looking for that forward air. He's going to sneak it in.
Yep.
And you can't react to it, so you have to avoid it preemptively.
It is an incredible kill move. That and, of course, Shadow Ball, which we saw Wadi using exceptionally this past weekend at Glitch. Just very good at ledge pressure and ledge trapping. But now we're into game 2, see what Nika cleans up or Wadi changes even.
Opting to go for the tri-plats. Generally, Mewtwo's do like this stage, but Wadi, one of the few Mewtwo's that does not really edge cancel his up B, so he doesn't really abuse the stage like a lot of other Mewtwo players. Which is kind of scary when you think about it. What's going to happen when he starts doing that?
For sure. Then he'll have that on top of everything else. I've seen Abadango's edge cancels in the character.
Oh my goodness, a beautiful 2-frame right there. Didn't get much off of it, but it was just really good timing. All right, and this is kind of a slugfest. Both of these players just going forward. Wadi right there with the forward air, looking for the edge guard attempt. Takes stage control instead. Connects with that Shadow Ball, though. Shield looking small, but not small enough.
You know, that Shadow Ball is an excellent pressure tool for the forward air. He keeps charging it up and then keeps baiting out that option, and then it's like, all right, well, now I'm in a fair.
Yeah, it's like I'm going to jump to avoid it. Because a fully charged Shadow Ball takes so much away from your shield.
For sure.
At some point, if you're not confident in power shielding, it's very important about Nika. Kind of getting dragged into that. Like, at the last second, he actually was off the platform and got dragged back onto it.
But that was excellent awareness from Wadi.
Oh, when the Wadi show is coming in, he knew that air dodge was coming through. So much is happening off stage, and Wadi just on the dominating end of it.
First time Wadi's going off stage now, but it seems like because this is the first time, of course, he has the solid lead from the start and still both of his stocks, so he can afford to get way more risky if he likes.
Nika trying to get something going, it just seems so difficult. Between the Shadow Balls and the forward air that's going to come out, you know, Nika can't find anything, but he does manage to get that grab off of the tech read. Is he going to go for an edge guard attempt? No. Tries a 2-frame down air, but a little late.
Those are two excellent ledge trapping tools, the neutral air and oh my!
But he's living.
But he lives. Battlefield bless. Okay. What was I saying? I have no idea.
Great stuff coming in from both players. You know, granted Nika was 2-0. That game 1 was definitely close. Could have gone either way. Definitely nothing to be upset about by any means.
For sure.
Wadi doing what he needs to do.
Yep, he put up a very solid showing, but then after that, it seems like Wadi just got a handle on what he wants to do.
Yeah, it was a mix of he got a handle on what he wanted to do, and it seemed like Nika started to fall apart a bit, you know?
Right.
It seemed like he was fine, comfortable playing the back and forth game, not so comfortable playing the pressure game that Wadi started doing.
For sure. And then, of course, he lost both of his stocks that last game to situations he just wasn't expecting, just falling onto that platform from confusion. Twice, actually.
Yeah.
And then Wadi going for the immediate follow-up.
And we have up now Dexter versus Seagull Joe. They have played this match time and time again. Seagull generally on the winning end of it.
I have no idea exactly what to... All right, seems like Seagull's going to actually go with it. Diddy. Diddy versus Corrin. So, fun fact, while Diddy is usually considered to beat Corrin due to the fact that Diddy has... In general, Diddy just has a bunch of really good attributes, but he has the ability to play many of the games that Corrin doesn't like. So, for example, Corrin does not like to be pressured up close because she doesn't have quick enough buttons to get you off. And then furthermore, she also doesn't have the mobility to escape that quickly. And then on top of that, Corrin also doesn't necessarily like people running away, and Diddy also has the mobility to do that.
Yeah, and Diddy does that very well. But one thing Corrin does have going for him is that the kill potential that Corrin possesses is very few characters can match the range and kill potential of a Corrin.
For sure. It's that X factor that Zero talks about.
No, at the end of the day, it's still a sign of a very good character, a tournament viable character.
I'd agree with that.
When you think about Clouds, Ryu's, you know, Rosalinas, they all have kind of that X factor. You know, you're not quite out of it.
Right.
And we saw that actually just over the weekend at Glitch. Dexter went against Pink Fresh, actually almost defeated. I'm sorry, that was Promelia almost defeating Pink Fresh.
Right.
With Corrin.
Oh, and actually, I just saw something there that I do want to talk about, which was Seagull having the Seagull just knowing to grab. Oh, I thought he almost died there. But Seagull having the knowledge to grab Dexter out of the pin, because fun fact, the first top part of Corrin's Dragon Lunge is actually a hurt box. So if your character's grab is high enough, you can grab it out of shield without being close enough to Corrin's actual body, and you can also attack it.
I knew about the attack thing, not the grab thing. Good stuff, you know. I can't wait to play Dexter now. Oh my goodness, X Factor coming into play, but good DI coming in from Seagull Joe. Almost losing stock, and I may have spoken too soon, but he does make it back. Magnet Hands coming into play. But Dexter, you know, just having stage control, just really making it difficult for Seagull to recover.
Good landing by Seagull as well, avoiding that pin.
You know, Dexter's looking a little fussy right now. We're seeing him miss punishes that he generally gets. Like you see Seagull maybe roll or might misspace something, and generally Dexter's right over it, but right now he's not. Like even right there, normally that Nair connects to an up air. Oh my goodness, speaking of up airs, he does hit one. Not enough to take the stock quite yet though.
An excellent DI by Seagull. Because sometimes that up air just can catch people by surprise, and they ultimately end up going like at a 45-ish degree angle. But Seagull missing the punish as well.
And you know, that could be a game winner right there. Like, Dexter having all of this rage, if he manages to come back, Seagull's going to be just thinking about, dang, if only I took that stock earlier. But it is going to be difficult right now. The banana's right there. Joe positioned so beautifully.
But, of course, Lalat being an excellent stage for Corrin for exactly the reason you just saw there, having the platforms as another option to Dragon Lunge onto and get away from ledge pressure.
Rakdo's still not going to do it. Dexter, it does indeed have max rage, and messes up the recovery. I was wondering when he was doing the up air that low if he was going to be able to make it back, but he just did it the wrong direction.
Yeah, that's tragic. You hate to see things like that happen, but he's still in the game, manages to get the pin there.
Yeah, very clean, very solid, which, you know, Seagull does need to keep that in mind. He had kind of a large lead, and speaking of large leads, he is trying to make another one. 63% unanswered right now.
Very good catch, though, by Seagull, because Diddy has an interesting vortex. People usually talk a lot about the Fox vortex, but Diddy's vortex is subtle and just as potent.
I wouldn't say just as potent. Just as potent.
Well, it's not going to kill you as much.
But no, it is definitely, he does have a vortex of his own. A lot of the good characters in the game do. For example, Corrin has the kind of up air down tilt slash nair setup,
for sure, yep.
which is just so difficult to get around.
All right, just eats the banana with that up air. Always nice to have tools that can get rid of the banana. And, catches the trip.
We're going to see if that costs him. You know, Seagull getting that banana positioning, getting stage control, it's going to be very difficult for Dexter to get by this. Opting for some reason to counter. Knowing that it is relatively safe, though. I don't know if you can actually punish that move. I have not seen it done.
Yeah, once it's activated, there's very little end lag after it. So even if you hit it with like a projectile or something, Corrin can act extremely quickly, and you're not going to be punishing. But that is going to be a solid punish, and that is going to close out the first game.
A very back and forth, kind of a test of stamina, if you will, of both players not wanting to overcommit, but knowing that they have to pressure their opponent. Because, you know, once you get to a certain skill level, you can't just wait for the victory to fall in your lap.
Right, for sure. And the fact of the matter, this is something that Pierce was saying actually, which is basically if you pressuring someone is always going to be better than just sort of standing back, if only because what you don't necessarily want to find out is, can your defense stand up to their offense, especially if they're a player at or above your level, because then you're just playing sort of a guessing game. Because while you still have a lot of defensive options, at the same time, they have all of their offensive options plus movement and everything like that that can overwhelm your defensive options, and you just don't want to discover that. But game 2, we're going to see a Roy switch from Dexter, which is very interesting. Considering I don't think that there was anything particularly wrong with his Corrin, it's just a couple of errors, serious errors granted.
Well, he does switch between the two often. I watched him most notably fight, I believe it was Rosidon with Roy, And he said that it's because his he lost essentially with Marth against someone else, which means he obviously lost to Corrin originally.
Right.
But he said it was just, at least in the Yoshi matchup, it allowed him to maneuver around the hitboxes better.
That's fair enough.
And Roy being very quick, you know, having quick attacks, quick speed, maybe that's what he wants to come into play. And Roy does still have that potent kill power. And right now it is paying off. Last game, you know, he was always in it, but he didn't really have a commanding lead. Right now we're seeing him up by over 40%.
Yeah. What I want to see is how he manages to get this first kill, though. Seeing that Roy, while he does have some interesting confirms, the Nair confirms aren't going to be, the Nair 1 confirms aren't going to be as safe, and the jab confirm isn't true. So I'm interested in seeing how he manages to get this kill from Diddy safely.
It's a good question. I would love to see him actually answer a forward air with an up B, use some of that super armor.
Oh, for sure.
But, I mean, it's a good question. How will he get it? He does have the tools. If he reads the hitbox coming out from Seagull Joe, can just up B it. But is he going to have the forethought to do it is a whole nother discussion. Seagull Joe, you know, throwing Roy off stage. And let's not forget, Roy is generally known to have a poor recovery. Diddy can't really exploit that like several other characters.
All right. Catches him shielding a couple of times, gets a bit extra damage. Just going to go back to the ledge.
Beautiful.
Which is a smart decision.
That was such a great recovery. Grabbed the banana in the process, evaded everything except for the neutral game of Seagull Joe 15 seconds later. Gets that back air very clean.
Excellent catching Diddy in the air there, but then Seagull makes a very... Oh! Seagull is bold.
Very bold, and you know, Dexter scouted it out but did not have the execution exactly where he wanted it. That F smash would have taken the stock, but now he's looking at least 50% of damage trying to get rid of Seagull Joe. 59 and counting. Seagull not making this easy by any means and just relentless on the approach.
Yeah, and this is really difficult, seeing that Roy in general just has a really, really bad disadvantage state. In general, he doesn't have any free escape options like many top tiers do. No instant burst mobility. He has to rely on his raw mobility, which is sometimes good enough, but at the same time, it doesn't save him often from getting juggled. And then these banana landing traps and everything. Oh, but the dash attack. So the dash attack finally takes it.
Nobody thought that's how it would happen.
We're thinking of every other setup. What if he does like this equation and then no,
you know,
but
what if
just dash attack?
Does some math. Like, that was a really good roll. I have no idea how Dexter knew that was coming out, but good job by him. All right, so you know, Dexter approaching max rage. Diddy can really only take the stock off of a banana at the moment. I don't think he has enough rage to get a down tilt up smash to kill.
But Seagull missing the confirm again, just a little bit off of the timing.
But at 144, you know, times have changed very quickly. Dexter can take the stock, only 2% away from max rage, but he has to get the hit, and Seagull is just looking impenetrable at the moment. All right, good movement by Dexter, gets around 68%. Right now, Seagull tries to land. He manages to do it pretty easily, actually. I thought that we were going to see some more pressure by Dexter.
Interestingly enough, what I am noticing is that Dexter just keeps shielding. Seagull has punished him for it a couple of times, but usually just with damage. But Dexter seems to, once the banana comes out in particular, just stays in shield. But the back throw is going to do it. And just one of the sort of strong suits of banana in general.
All right, well, I believe I have to go. I have to go play ZD. So you guys will see me on the other side.
All right. Wish you luck, man.
And shoot some follows if you like or hate me. Critique, whatever. You don't need a reason. Just hit the follow. Yeah, man, just go to Twitter, hit the follow. All right.
You can also follow me. My Twitter isn't up there, but TNG_RK. I tweet about random things, some things related to marketing in Smash, because it's sort of what I do as a side project, and other things just related to me playing. So yeah. All right, and it sounds like we have best of 5 for the rest of top 6. So we get to see high-level competition for an extended period of time tonight. So enjoy that treat. Devi, Free Space 1 was so free. I didn't even mention them because they're the worst opponent I've ever faced. They should quit Smash. Probably only slightly better than Free Space 2. Alrighty then. So let's see who we have up next. Sounds like it is indeed just Logic and ZD. And so we get to see more excellent play from the both of them. Logic's been playing pretty well today. So hopefully we get to see a continued showing of that. Oh wow, I already see that, because I do have my phone open looking at chat, I do see that one person already followed me. I appreciate you very much, Roberto. You guys are all super cool. All right, so standard stuff, standard matchup is we're going to have the good old Olimar versus Fox matchup that we are accustomed to seeing from ZD and Logic. ZD has no need to pull out any secondaries or anything of the sort here, seeing that while he does still have his Luigi, it exists, kind of, sort of. He switched over to full-time Fox, and Logic has no need, right now it seems, to go to his Diddy. We may or may not see it depending on how the first game goes, but it seems like he's been more confident in his Olimar/Alf recently, and that's very much paid off. That's actually one of the trends that I've been noticing about top players randomly. So I've noticed that you do have a couple of top players who start showing a little bit less confidence in their top tier characters, and they fall off for a little bit, and then they come back in force. You can see that with Nairo and ZSS. His ZSS is super godlike now. DeBuzz and his Rosalina, same thing. But we're talking about this Alf versus this Fox, and we're getting right into it. The pivot grab being particularly dangerous option of Alf's, because it does reach very far, and it has very low ending lag, so it's just a safe option for him to throw out there. Not necessarily as threatening at low percents as, say, the big grapplers, but still very obnoxious if you get caught by a couple. So definitely have to mix up the approaches, but Fox definitely has the speed to get in there. So you can see ZD mixing up there with a couple of jumps, things like that, to try and change where he's standing so that it's not so easy or free to predict exactly when to do a pivot grab. And then Fox, of course, having the speed to punish. Catching Logic right off the ledge there. Going for the up tilt. Up tilt starts safe pressure, but he just rolls away afterwards. Very smart if you have an up tilt like that. Goes immediately for the nair to up smash confirm and catches it. Crisp. Following that, he's just using the nair to get rid of the Pikmin when he has free space and time, and it seems to be going very smoothly for him on that end. Logic going for the jab to the dash grab, which is something that many characters do, and ZD being smart enough to avoid it. But then getting caught by that purple F smash, which has incredible knockback because, you know, purple Pikmin. Gets caught by the white Pikmin, which he is immediately trying to get off of him because that's the one, of course, does the most damage and is, of course, the riskiest to try and fight with. ZD already back to his ledge pressure, but Logic getting off with an aggressive option using a double nair. And that works out for him, gets him back space and stage control, and he manages to take the time that ZD's using to recover to get a quick dash grab, but that doesn't necessarily turn into anything. Goes for the up airs and up air baits, but then Logic catches him with the up air, and now Logic back off stage. The up tilt does not connect, however, he's able to catch him anyways. And this is still a pretty even game. Also, we're joined by Raffles now.
Only in spirit. My voice is still kind of dead from glitch, but I'll try. Oh my god,
And
that up
the
smash.
raw
Nice.
hard up smash takes it. That's actually one of the things that I was mentioning earlier, which is Olimar's disadvantage really is not amazing.
Yeah.
He has some options up there, particularly whistle armor, but certain things like
And even people can wait that out. 'Cause they know
Exactly.
they're expecting Olimar to use it like immediately.
right. So ZD managing to catch him there, landing with that up smash.
It was fast too. That quick reaction time, man. That young guy reaction time. We are going to which game is this now?
Game 2.
All right. Well, so we are here in game 2. Winners semifinals. Again, this is going to be best of 5 because we were kind of ahead tonight. Sure, you guys are excited about that.
All right, Logic not losing a step, managing to get on that early damage very quickly, but ZD not allowing him to go.
Double up tilt up air, man. That's quick. You see how quickly he just made up that deficit in percent?
Uh-huh. Fox having very powerful moves and the incredible speed to actually get in with those moves. And then, of course, his favorite position, the ledge.
He just run up right there and just like raw in air. Because it looked like it was reversed.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Oh, God, ZD, man.
ZD, a particularly creative Fox. Manages to get
Like,
kills
the
and such.
the one laser to back air. Yo. I love it. I love it. It's so
This
stylish.
Is very, very solid play from ZD.
Literally a single laser.
And now Logic has to worry about how to get off the stock. Oh!
Never mind,
Not
because that
anymore.
up air is going to do it with the purple Pikmin. Super strong knockback on that. But right out of the gate, ZD comes straight off the Angel platform. Quick dash attack. He's not shook at all.
All right. Puts him on stage, but doesn't necessarily get anything out of it either.
Uh-oh, yeah. Unfortunately, the white Pikmin having such an amazing range on that throw there.
Yeah. Very good for getting ZD to come in, too, because he was just trying to sit back, shoot a couple lasers, chill back there a bit, force an approach, but then that one white Pikmin was just like, or how about we make up this damage?
Right. All right. Nair dash attack. A little late on that up tilt there. Guess he was just trying to do it on reaction.
Yeah. That is an interesting thing about the up tilt. While it does hit on the ledge and, of course, on different get-ups, the thing is if someone sort of rolls on, you have to be prepared for that option, basically.
Yeah. Your timing has to be like spot on. Ooh. Uh-oh. All right. I just got some momentum going here. Still slightly behind the percent, but I mean, ooh. 1 or 2 Pikmin can easily help him turn it around.
Yeah, and a solid forward smash from, of course, a purple Pikmin. Catch a simple landing, and that would be his game.
All right, he's got a pull. He's got a blue on deck, I believe now. Yeah, blue and purple.
Yeah, Logic playing exceptionally well tonight, but then Nair to up smash.
That was that preemptive commentator's curse. Like you, before you even got finished saying he was doing good, ZD got him with that Nair.
I'm so sorry, Logic. But fortunately, tonight this is a best of 5, so he has
There's plenty of time to adapt, man. If this was a normal Xanadu, that would be it. You know, 2-1 done. But like I said, it's only 9:30, so we got plenty of time here to run some longer sets and see how it works out for everyone.
All right. Again, Logic not letting this affect him too much, managing to get on the damage very quickly. A quick 64% catches ZD approaching and gets the pivot grab.
I looked away for like half a second to do some with matches, and look at this percent difference.
Oh, yeah. Logic is definitely racking it up.
Ooh, the run-up grab, I like it. Oh, my God!
Very
and the
good.
Yellow Pikmin forward air, going to do it right there. Cleaning up with only 4% taken on that first stock.
Incredibly solid. Logic managed to stay in control the entire time.
Good up air to stuff out that aggressive fair footstool option from ZD right there. Okay, he wanted to grab, but ZD smart to just run away right there. Oh, good grab instead.
All right, now he's getting things started. Now he has the control once again. And as I say
He was looking good for a minute, though. Those pivot grabs kind of clean, though.
I don't know, I should just stop complimenting him.
It is true, man. Every time you get ready to say something nice, it's completely reversed. Okay, just waits out that pressure right there at the ledge.
Very good, considering his shield was very small as well, and that can
Almost gone up.
scare people.
Barely jumps away at the last second, man. It's so close.
And smart option, too, as opposed to air dodging there or something else.
Yeah. And, oh. I was going to say, I don't know about ZD leaving that yellow Pikmin on him for so long. I get he wanted to keep up the pressure, but...
Yeah, and does not punish that up smash, which I don't necessarily like, but, you know, he gets away either way unscathed.
Okay, another yellow on him right there. ZD kind of... okay, kind of struggling to find a kill option right here.
Smart with the roll, avoiding the ledge trump.
It's dangerous because a few more percent. Logic does have a blue Pikmin on deck, although he just used it for F throw. I guess he doesn't want to steal out down throw too early. There it is.
That's
blue Pikmin
it.
down throw. And yeah, he's done.
Yep. Logic took that game convincingly.
Very convincingly, man. He came out the gates swinging on that one. So very good on him keeping his composure. And let me do something real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he just took the lead and he kept it going, and that is exceptional from him. So he very much knows what he's doing in this matchup and just knows what he's doing today. Again, he's playing exceptionally. All right, and then so a move to FD, possibly because this is a place now that Foxes love. It allows him to put on a little bit more pressure on landings. Going for the full screen lasers, but that damage is going to be made up very quickly once Logic approaches. And of course, Blaster, despite of course not having the not being as slow as Falco's Blaster, it still does have quite a bit of end lag. Very smart of Logic there not to try and rush in, but that was definitely what ZD was expecting, so went for a pivot grab.
All right, what a miss.
Good catch. Basically just Logic racking up damage, but then ZD made it back.
Okay, this looks pretty even right now.
Yep.
Of course, this is FD, so Logic's going to have all that space to just kind of sit there and try and wall him out with Pikmin.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, and no real punish from Logic either. I mean, he had plenty of time to sit there and think about it. But I guess it's one of those situations where what's happening is so absurd, you're just like, what do I really do to respond to this? I mean,
does not compute.
Yeah, he's up being above the ledge. He's coming straight at me. I don't really know. So he probably just wanted to shield and not take the damage, get put in disadvantage. So I understand.
All right. Quick forward tilt there.
Oh, the pivot grab again,
Very
man. He's on point with those, but not going to kill. He's got 2 blues, so it's okay to lose 1. Spike?
Good stuff, but that does not kill. Gets the sour spot.
Okay, waiting out that stall right there and then stuff him out with a forward air at the ledge. Good stuff.
Excellent. Very bold. Very good.
Gonna go ahead and throw that purple one away so he can get back. Still got the 2 blues.
Manages to get out of that pressure situation at the ledge and immediately gets back into starting his own little vortex. Catching ZD wanting to approach.
Yeah, looks like,
oh,
looks
yeah.
like ZD wants like
got it.
ZD wants like a nair cross up to up smash right now to try and get this stock.
He is reading these approaches.
Yeah, Logic's just not getting him. He's jumping in. So Logic is just playing really patient and just kind of like outspacing him on that.
He knows. He knows basically when ZD wants to do whatever ZD wants to do.
Oh!
Good forward smash, though.
You did it again. You
with
did
the
it again.
walk away. Make that extra crispy.
Sure, that standard get up and get F smashed.
But still a solid lead. And then, of course, ZD unable to get rid of the white Pikmin probably as fast as he'd like because of Logic's presence pressuring him. But not letting that stop him. He does have a little bit more to make up. And Fox does have the ability to make this deficit up. Just have to see if Logic will let him. That option ended up.
Oh! And there it is
with
again.
the comeback.
My goodness. He's on point those whole sets with those up smashes, man.
Yeah, Logic in good spirits though, but that he had.
He knows. He knows he was doing really well. That basically that whole last game 4 right there. And unfortunately, he just got caught with that one option that ZD chose. And at that point, what can you do, man?
It happens. But we'll be seeing him again in the loser's bracket.
And we are going to be going into our other side of winner semis, which is Wadi versus Seagull Joe.
All right. Well, there's a bit of a classic.
Yeah, something that happens a lot.
Very interesting. I actually learned a bit about how to use charged projectiles because I am a Lucario secondary against Sonic due to Wadi versus Seagull matches. But Seagull seeming way more comfortable going Diddy Kong, or I can sum it up by saying one of the Kongs in pretty much most of his screen matches.
Kong.
Went DK versus QWERTY, went Diddy versus Dexter, and now Diddy again versus Wadi. As this is usually considered to be a disadvantaged matchup for Mewtwo.
Yeah.
But some Mewtwo's like Rich Brown and of course Wadi have made that work for them. Wadi usually being hailed as the Mewtwo with the best neutral. So we'll see how that works against Seagull's neutral with Diddy.
So I'm trying to figure out why we're messing with the music on the stage that is no longer legal. Hasn't been for a while. Halbert's not coming back, people, ever.
Nor should it.
Here we go. I like that boldness, yeah, right, of Wadi just come running in, knowing Seagull was going to immediately pull a banana and try a dash attack. He just barely misspaced it, though. That would have been a great opener for him, though. But he's got the banana. He had the banana. He decided to throw it away. Doesn't need it.
Yeah, and honestly, for some people, that may be the best option. Like, I had asked Nairo what to do with the banana once you have it. And he's like, you can use it against Diddy, but remember that he has some of the best item frame data in the game,
yeah.
And he's the best to use it. So, honestly, just throw it away.
Yeah, either throw it up to like keep him from being able to pull another one if you've got a really good throw, or just throw it away.
Right.
Banana on the ledge. We're going to get up and trip. And, all right. So
he tried.
That wasn't me being surprised. This is my voice is really gone. Good grab on the banana right there by Wadi in the nair. All right, we got the fair strings, and then Wadi's like, hold on, my fair's better. Ooh. Seal with a pretty decent string. Gets the grab. Back air. Pulls the banana. Force the landing. He doesn't quite get the grab he wanted, though.
You know. Good punish on the banana toss.
Just did it right in his face.
It was like, this is where you're going to throw it, and just took the Shadow Ball into it.
Yeah, basically.
Which is why Shadow Ball is actually such a good move in this matchup, and Wadi knows it for sure.
Because it just goes through, right?
Yep. It eats the banana. Honestly, one thing that Zero likes to do then is to jump and then throw banana. And he does the same thing against Rosalina, for example.
Oh, okay. Okay, good back air right there. Oof. Avoids the
back air
confusion and the Shadow Ball. Now he's in pretty good position to catch Wadi's get-up option. Waits out the fair, but gets caught by down tilt. Interesting how quickly these two are trading advantage states. Oh!
No.
No, he's okay. He's alive. He's alive. That was super unfortunate spacing, though, on that monkey flip kick.
Diddy is a little bit heavy. Plus, he also has fastballer status.
Saying?
But Mewtwo does have rage, so, you know.
Again, man. But that back air. Okay,
Nair poking.
Nair almost getting Seagull in big trouble right there. All right, Reason rolls it down tilt. It's not something you really want to do towards Mewtwo. The trip is the standing grab. That's so unfortunate because he was so close, right? But like 1 or 2 pixels away from getting that stand grab.
Yeah, out of that confirm window as well.
Oh. I mean, Wadi's got the right idea because he's noticing Seagull's rolling, but he either like details a little too early or a little too late. But I feel like if that continues as the match goes on, he's really going to adapt and adjust to that. Forward throw, not going to do it at
good tomahawk though.
Yeah, definitely. A back throw for sure will do it. So you definitely want to be careful playing around at the ledge.
And Wadi understanding that and just retreating.
I think that monkey flip might have been accidental. Oh my goodness.
All right, Wadi still just maintaining solid control, and that's going to do it with that amount of rage.
Yeah, that's quick game one there for Wadi.
Very, very solid, dominant game. Seems like he knows a bit more about how to use the Shadow Ball pressure than Seagull knows how to get around it.
Yeah. It's Raffle Fox. We've only been here like once or twice, so it's fine, dude. It's the Raffle Fox. No problem.
All right.
All right.
Getting
So
into game 2 on FD.
What? Yeah, oh, he didn't grab the banana. He just went up for the grab. That was really smart of Seagull right there.
Yep.
Like
And
that.
actually, that's one thing about characters with items. So, for example, Rob's gyro and everything like that. Basically, not only is it sometimes scary to grab it, it's like sometimes they use it as bait because they know you want it.
Right, they're expecting you to walk up and grab it and throw it at you. So he's like, well, I'm just going to walk past it and grab it. If only Seagull had reacted a little bit faster, he could have punished that rabbit jab by
Yeah. All right, good conversion just to the nair up air. I mean, the down tilt up air.
All right, got the banana. Of course, Shadow Ball going to beat it out.
Good, just kept running away, understanding that Seagull wanted to chase.
He did, and Seagull had the right option. Just a little short. Oof. Good punish on that flip in. Grab F throw. Charge Shadow Ball. Oh my goodness.
He knew it was coming.
He knew it was coming. And Seagull knew what he was going to try to punish. He just jumped away.
Yeah. Honestly, and I think it was Esam who said this, but pretty much all Diddy's, when they get scared, they monkey flip. And that's just going to be the stock.
Seems like it.
Very simple and clean.
All right, we have a banana to grab. And Mewtwo not exceptionally heavy, as we know. So it's not like it's too difficult for Seagull to close this stock. He's got to find a good in.
Yep, just throwing the banana away again. Not necessarily something he wants to deal with.
Not yet.
All right, trips but doesn't get any sort of punish from it. Seagull probably expecting a roll towards or just didn't catch the trip. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting it. Okay. The quick detail punish for grabbing banana. All right, after probably not going to do it, but still gives him stage positioning. Try to pull a banana, but Wadi has it.
All right, get up attack. Good, just expecting that he wasn't necessarily going to do anything. Catches him again, trying to grab, understanding that
Yeah, the nair pressure back there definitely going to do it, though.
Yep. Understanding that he had seemed like he was in a vulnerable position, and that's something that Anti, for example, likes to do a lot.
Oof.
Appear vulnerable and then take advantage of that.
Oh my goodness,
Ooh.
this is quickly getting out of hand, man. Wadi racked up a good like 50 to 60% off that one string.
Yeah, good tomahawk again. Diddy is more than capable of making this back up, seeing that Diddy has pretty much all the tools in order to beat Mewtwo. Fact of the matter is many of the Pokemon, not like Pikachu or anything like that, but characters like Lucario and Mewtwo and Greninja, they tend to have frame data that's subpar, and so that's actually the part where they're weakest in close quarters combat. So you'll see Diddy run over them in neutral pretty easily.
All right, just with that aggressive kind of rush down play.
Exactly.
See right here, Seagull with some pretty good ledge pressure right now, catching Wadi, just trying normal get up options.
Yeah, and he managed to make up that deficit. And yeah, he managed to make up that deficit pretty easily by just continually trapping Wadi in a series of unfortunate events.
The ledge. But now it's the scary part where he has to find a way to secure this kill before Wadi can get him to up throw percent.
Just a raw dash attack.
Close.
Good stuff.
So questionable that. Oh my god. He didn't get any like real momentum off of that top gun reverse.
Yeah, that was so smart though. He was like, okay, I understand that you want to escape in this situation. He went for the monkey flip, but then he also caught him reversing. Because if Seagull had kept going forward, I don't believe that Wadi would have caught him with that forward air there.
I don't think so.
But now we're
what
going
did
to
he
see
just
the larger Kong.
The big bro. Big Kong in the house. All right, let's go.
One of the more interesting matchups in the game because now he does not have the frame data to contest Mewtwo. So now Mewtwo is the one who can press buttons
Doesn't
all
matter,
over him.
man. He gets to expand Dong all over him, man.
Right, and then that's actually the other thing.
Couple
So
good jabs, couple good grabs. What you were saying?
yes, so did
He doesn't even need it. The pressure, bro. The wind-up punch on
fear.
stage pressure. Waddy was like, bro, I'm out of here. Nah, man. You see that?
The
I seen
fear.
people get hit by that move before, bro. We out. He just didn't even come back. Slaps. Get slapped up right now.
But again, probably not going to be like a super huge problem. But then again, he does have, of course, Donkey Kong's severe kill.
Oh!
Severe kill power to worry about. You know, it's like that didn't even necessarily do anything, but it's just so hyped to see it.
Like, who would do it?
It's like how every spike.
Oh, he did it again on stage. Seagull. He's just his best one up beat.
Well, yeah, it's just like how every spike on Nairo's stream still has like destruct, whether or not it actually does anything. It's like on stage spike at 20, destruct.
Okay. I like the raw back air right there. He's fishing for this pivot grab so hard. Don't get grabbed, Waddy. Don't get grabbed.
Oh! Oh! What? The stomp ding dong. Beautiful. Waddy's laughing it off. Seagull's laughing it off.
Bro,
just understand the ridiculousness of what happened there.
He just did it. He's like, bro, hit you this down there. Oh my God. Almost with Seagull to win the set now. Of course, now we get the round counterfeit coming out. This seems gross for DK.
Yeah. Waddy, of course, wanting to wanting to keep that Rob around and fresh, so he does use the Rob pretty often.
Yeah.
And it's a
Yo,
very
all these
good
back
Rob.
air spam. Seagull Joe, he thinks he's playing Brawl again, man. He like Brawl Wolf. Just throwing back airs out.
Yeah, and then actually also another thing to mention, now we don't have that frame data advantage on Waddy's side anymore, but we do have projectiles.
We do have projectiles. Like I said, that's why it seems kind of gross for DK, because DK big body, and just the pure amount of stuff that Rob can throw out could be a pain to get in. As long as Seagull's perfect shield game is good, he'll be all right. Gotta remember to walk more than you run, my dude. But that Ding Dong not quite gonna do it yet. One more. Ooh. All right. Wild, Seagull. You wild.
Fascinating.
But I like it. The
Good.
stage, come back on back air.
That'll do it.
Yeah. I mean, but now he's got no rage, so he gets to come back and Ding Dong for free.
Oh, that's true. Provided, of course, Waddy lets him get it. Tried to use that invincibility to immediately go
immediately
for the
get the grab. But he knows what's up.
But
he's just got to get it before he gets any more percent, right?
And now we are in stage 1 of Rage.
Uh-oh. I mean, it's good. He wants this. He doesn't want that. He didn't want the Nair, but I mean, he wanted the percent. Oh my God, he's getting hit by everything out here, man.
Yeah.
Literally everything. Literally everything. The DK life is so hard right now.
And Waddy
Oh!
God. Bringing it all the way back. Man, you know, honestly, one thing that I would have liked to see Seagull do is to get rid of that gyro. Because the gyro pressure, along with the lasers and everything like that.
I guess Seagull wants to stay on, so he's gonna be playing Remzy immediately. I'm gonna hop off because my voice can't take this. Actually, Glitch was so hype and so much fun, like with the amiibos and everything. And of course, I was running tournaments and side events all night, so my voice has been slowly recovering and. I'm trying, man.
Yeah.
But you can hear it starting to go away again. But
we wish you the best recovery there.
Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the night.
All right. Be sure to follow this man, though, at The Raffle Fox. And then, of course, follow me at TNGRK. I've never pointed it like an invisible box before. There we go. So that's cool. Oh, so think about the previous match. For any of you who are having troubles with the Rob matchup, again, those are sort of items that you just want to either get rid of or sort of back away from. If the gyro hits your shield, then it disappears immediately, but if it hits the ground, if you're a bit away from it, you don't want to touch it, but if you're like a little bit away from it, you can press A, go in training mode, practice spacing, in order to pick it up, and then just throw it into the air. Throw it into the air because you don't really want to use it against Rob. Yes, you can get combos with it. Yes, you can do ledge traps with it, but you're not going to get as much out of it as Rob will by having it back. So, so yeah, for sure, get rid of that. Arabax, you have no idea how often I get the Samuel L. Jackson thing. I've been getting that for ages. I think it's like the gap in my teeth, honestly. I've gotten Samuel L. Jackson. I've gotten Lawrence Fishburne, so if I wear a leather jacket, I'm instantly Morpheus. All right, fair enough. Okay, arcanebet.com. So, this is actually one of the more fun things. It's like if you like to bet on esports, and we know lots of people do from going into majors or locals or anything like that, you can do that online. And you can use VG Bootcamp for a 100% deposit bonus, so there's that. Also, follow our wonderful artists. They've done some amazing work for us. So follow Super Turtle at Super Turtle. Very simple. Follow KTH at PG_KTH. Honestly, you can see like really cool stuff from them as well. So Soylent. There are more people here now, but I was mentioning I actually do drink Soylent. I do not like the vanilla flavor as much, but the chocolate flavor, it literally tastes like chocolate milk. And as someone who hates when people say, oh, this tastes just like, I am telling you, as the now expert on this, the chocolate one tastes like chocolate milk. There's pretty much no difference. You can use that as a meal replacement if you're trying to lose weight, if you want to just grab a quick breakfast, quick lunch, whatever. So buy that. It's super good. All right, AOC, once again, they have provided us with so many wonderful monitors that we've used to improve the experience of pretty much everyone here at Xanadu. So once you play on one of those, it's like you can really see the difference. And AOC, along with HyperX, and I think that's the next one. And it is. So AOC along with HyperX, they both provide fantastic quality products that you can use for your own stream, for your own gaming, whatever. But then in addition to that, do not forget that as a result of signing up for a Xanadu membership, you get yourself entered into a raffle where you can win an AOC monitor, where you can win a HyperX headset. And then you can see for yourself the quality, and then you can praise it to all of your friends from there. And when you become the next big streamer, you can say those things. Next thing we have is Royal Flush. Royal Flush this weekend, the big tournament of the weekend. It's something to watch. We have Zero, Nairo, Dabuz, the trifecta from the beginning of Smash 4. We have Captain Zack, the up-and-comer. We have a lot of people, honestly. Just a lot of fantastic players. Please, 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 be sure to watch this weekend. It's going to be fantastic. And if you're there, of course, then you also have a bunch of cool stuff to participate in because, one, we're in a casino. And so we're going to have that themed event as well. So it's going to be like the Smash Roulette where you can do sit-and-go style tournament throughout the day and you can trade in your wins for prizes. All of it's just going to be super awesome. And the hotel's awesome, too. $10,000 pop bonus, which means people are going to be motivated to win. So if you want to see the hypest Smash 4 of your life, tune in this weekend. And once again, regarding the whole HyperX thing and everything like that, even if you aren't able to come out to Xanadu and you're just watching out here, then you can still support us by going to Patreon and making that donation. With the membership specifically, as a matter of fact, and with those donations, what we'll eventually be able to do is bring back the whole Player of the Week sort of thing. So we'll be able to fly out players, and of course we're going to be putting it towards our new venue, which will be a place that will be the spot for Smash 4 in the MDVA area and possibly just Smash 4 everywhere. Be sure to watch that. You thought Esports Arena was a big thing? Let this be the next big thing. It's going to improve pretty much the entire viewing experience. We're going to improve the experience for the players. Just be sure to support and watch how amazing things get. All right. So now we're about to get right into it. Remzi versus Seagull. Interestingly enough, the Duck Hunt coming out of Seagull manages to get the first conversion, first set of conversions. Sure. Okay. So now let's see here. We have immediately going for the can stuff, but Remzi not letting that stop him. Getting a couple of conversions here, catching the grab. Good stuff. The reset. Gets the mid-air reset after the first two, expecting that he was going to air dodge the boost kick. And managed to get out of it. By the way, fun fact, quick fun fact, is the up B actually cannot be SDI'd. If people told you it can be, it cannot be. You cannot SDI that. There is a list of things that you can and cannot SDI. There is no SDI multiplier. Do not SDI it. Just DI it. Okay. Getting these conversions again, but no can on the field, meaning that, okay, now the can's on the field. Once can's off the field, Duck Hunt opens himself... Oh, I thought that was it. But yeah, Duck Hunt opens himself up to a lot more because the can being a frame one combo escape option, the fact of the matter is once he has it out on the field for his other pressure, he can't use it to break combos anymore. So if you're an up-close brawler trying to do those combos and everything like that, it just becomes less threatening. So it becomes a little bit of a risk to throw out the can depending on who you're fighting. Fun facts, fun facts. All right. Gets the hit and fishes for the up air conversion, but does not manage to get it. Remzi just staying safe regardless. All right, expects the ledge jump and goes for the up smash, but does not manage to catch it. Flip jump back to stage. No need for the kick. Decides to just sort of not. Figures he might not get it. Can knocking Remzi sky high, but ends up getting that. All right. Can on field again. Okay, so Frisbee does confirm into kills at high percents, but it is very risky and very laggy, but that's completely irrelevant because Remzi just sealed that out. Yep. And putting the Duck Hunt away. Tell him who you are.
I'm Drago Omega. Nice to meet you all.
All right, how are you doing tonight?
Pretty good. Got a bit of advice from Tails after getting sent out losers, which I was not expecting to happen considering that I no hit.
Fair enough. All right, game 2, and Seagull is sticking with the Duck Hunt.
Oh, of course he's sticking with Duck Hunt. And...
All right,
oh,
double.
sorry, my bad. All right, hopefully that helps.
All right, double back air. Can. But then the pivot grab again. Seagull just using really solid fundamentals, I think, but not necessarily as much Duck Hunt character knowledge. Seagull does like to mess around with different characters, but...
That I know. I've faced this Duck Hunt before. It does show put out a lot of moves that usually, you know, just combo into each other and usually can either kill early or at least do that.
Ooh, that's interesting. So basically, he threw out the can right as the back air came out, and so even though the back air itself hit, the can knocked him in a different direction, and that knockback was prioritized, thus saving him.
Yep.
All right, good ledge trap there from Seagull, or rather good attempt at a ledge trap. Personally, I prefer the can directly on the ledge.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. There it goes there. Catches the regular getup. So, fun fact about can, regular getup is probably the easiest for it to catch, and that's actually a lot of matchup inexperience that Duck Hunts catch a lot of people with. Because the thing is, once the can is in the air, it is an active hitbox. So, once your invincibility wears off, you will get hit by the can once it's in the air. So that's pretty much the easiest thing to catch.
Right. By the looks of it, Seagull is using that cam very well, holding himself up against Rumsey's onslaught.
And catches the ledge jump. Excellent. Part of the reason why the can is such a good ledge trap. I think extremely underrated, honestly.
To be honest, it really is.
All right, Frisbee there. All right, down throw up air conversion, but does not manage to get it. But Seagull in the lead right now, but
Well, there goes the stock.
Yeah, and that's really unfortunate, knowing how difficult it can be for Duck Hunt to kill without one of those reads. And with his hitboxes being so narrow on certain moves that are pretty quick, so his up tilt, his up air, things like that. But Seagull, of course, once again, not getting discouraged.
Of course.
And managing the can pretty well.
Very well by the looks of it.
Actually, one other bit of can knowledge that I want to share with everyone, which is I used to think that it was about like the specific move that Duck Hunt used on the can that caused its shift in direction. But the fact of the matter is it just goes in the direction that Duck Hunt is facing once he hits the can. And Kirby by extension, since, you know, you can copy it and I play Kirby. But yeah, so basically if you watch where he's hitting the can, which direction he's looking in when he hits the can, you can pretty much tell exactly what kind of setup he's trying to use and how it's going to bounce. So what may look initially complicated
It's
gets
fairly
easier with
simple.
that. Yep. Exactly.
He's using the can defensively and very well at that, keeping Rumsey from approaching him no matter what. Even with the paralyzer and stuns, he's just shooting it back out.
Yep. And it is a really good defense.
Yeah.
Good up tilt there. And so the up tilt works out.
Yep.
Again, that is one of those narrow hitboxes, but if you do get the read, it can be a very viable kill option, or, you know, the reaction, depending on what sort of setup you're doing.
Right.
Ban Duck Hunt, but Duck Hunt is already banned, Russell Jim Jims. Okay, so actually interesting. So to the people who are saying that Seagull is sandbagging, well, the thing is, I guess, the thing is about top players or even high-level players and character choices is a lot of the times they do mess around with different characters, and they do have the fundamental skill to translate over. So that's why you'll see, for example, someone losing in an Iron Man or something like that with their main against some character usually considered to be lower tier. Top players and, again, high-level players do have like a number of options, this good fundamentals, and the ability to, of course, watch what their opponents are doing. And Duck Hunt, with his can, has the ability to set up a lot of different things. So even though it is Seagull's Duck Hunt, which, granted, isn't like his first or second best character, it's still going to be formidable because it is in the hands of Seagull.
True.
Of course, at certain levels, that doesn't necessarily become super viable, but for a game or two, or honestly in certain situations, it can definitely work out for people. All right, up, good boost kick there.
All right, Seagull with his DIing out of the way of the ladder up B.
Yep. All right, he's not getting these can conversions.
Oh, okay.
Except for that one. That is always a really good one that you have to be really present in the moment to get. And that's something that Duck Hunts like to get a lot. Like once the can explodes on both of you, Duck Hunt is usually going to be looking for the up air afterwards.
Or the back air.
Right, and so you basically have to
watch your
out.
conversions and who you're going to be above or below.
Right. Okay, and that jab coming out. Quick bit of damage. Remzi behind. Game 3. Once again, reminders, this is a best of 5 set. Jabs again. Good back air. And he continues to live. Remzi having a little bit of trouble here, closing out Duck Hunt stock, which is
up. Nope, there it goes.
And for a second time, Seagull dies to his own can.
Commentator's curse.
Tragic. All right. Remzi definitely still in this. Honestly, he keeps going for dash grabs and such, but
apparently,
I think that honestly they're going to get him like his best conversions here, but I do think that maybe he should rely on some safer pressure, particularly because Duck Hunt, while Duck Hunt is very, very good in neutral, just raw neutral. He has the ability to compete in neutral with his tools. That much is undeniable. But his advantage state and his disadvantage state aren't necessarily as good. So what I honestly want to see more of is I want to see more of Remzi taking advantage of that. There it is!
Yep.
That's what we're talking about.
Perfect.
You want to see a little bit more of taking advantage of that poor disadvantage, especially when the can's on the field. Then you can't be afraid to hit Duck Hunt because you have to understand that you have free reign to box him out as much as you want, do all the non-true strings you'd like because the can is not going to stop you. Not super not true strings, by the way, because like he still does have like good aerials like Nair and Bear and such, but like true enough, like Mario up air combos or Sheik Bear strings or Nair, flip kick, stuff like that. Goes for the dash grab, but ends up hit by the jabs. Zack him up.
Oh, fairly close. Good thing he was able to DI out, but okay, needed.
All right, manages to catch that grab, but does not catch the up air afterwards. Good stuff!
He is ended.
That's beautiful. That's the things you like to see from Zero Suits.
Right.
Really, you only like to see it nowadays because, like, pre-patch it was more commonplace and stuff like that. But
true.
No, but honestly, I wouldn't mind more powerful Zero Suit Samus.
Right.
All right, grab again. Honestly, it looks like, and I understand why Remzi's going for all of these. Good stuff. Solid chew stock.
Yep. Completely solid, ending with the ladder up B.
All right, so I do understand why Remzi is going for so many of these grabs, even if they're not necessarily working out all the time.
It's mostly a way for him to start up a combo and etc. You can always use that.
Yeah. The thing is, even though it was very punishable, it was just like he was still sometimes getting those conversions, and that ended up working out for him.
Exactly.
All right. Again, I do want to shout out all the people who did follow me, like Roberto, Nick Wilson, Goalie, and Trentus. I love all of you. You're all awesome. So again, follow me at TNG_RK and follow this guy at
Drago_Omega.
Kirby ZSS. Interesting. So I main Kirby, as you guys probably know. I think that the matchup is probably even or maybe very slight Zero Suit Samus' favor. And the main reason for that being in her favor is the fact that she does have mobility that outstrips Kirby completely. So if you're not playing that super aggressive style, the fact of the matter is Zero Suit Samus can run away for pretty much free, especially if you're on Battlefield or something like that. It is very hard to catch Zero Suit Samus, and you can still tack on damage while doing so. And Kirby, not being one of the characters who has like super powerful rage conversions outside of like up throw or something like that, still needs to make up all of that damage first and then get the kill. And so that can be pretty risky. If you think that crouching sort of works as an equalizer or Kirby's pancaking, then great, and it might. But other than that, it can honestly just be annoying for both sides, because Kirby can just play super anti-approach, and then Zero Suit Samus can just play super campy. So yeah, I'd say maybe even. I know Nairo says it may be slightly in Zero Suit Samus' favor, but Kirby can do it. But I think maybe roughly even. Mars says even as well. Yeah, actually, Gabe, Zero Suit Samus does... Well, Zero Suit Samus can win the punish game. Because, like, off of the first grab or something like that, Zero Suit Samus is not going to get nearly as much as Kirby's going to get on her. But, like, later on, of course, once she gets up air strings, if she can convert it, then obviously Kirby just dies. But then, like, if Kirby has rage or something like that, then you can combo her, like, from 0 to 60. It's just a matchup filled with, like, factors like that. But honestly, I'd say it's not like terrible for either side.
Considering that I know a Kirby main, other than you, I actually do know a couple at home. That is actually kind of true. It is kind of even when it comes to that. And here we have Dexter versus Logic.
All right. So again, Logic going for the patented jab to dash grab, and Dexter knowing to avoid that with the jump away, with the air dodge, spot dodge. And then Logic's probably going to be taking note of that and then going for a different option afterwards. So maybe a pivot grab, for example. Just those are the things. All right, immediately punished once it goes for the pin. Remember that the pin is actually minus on shield, and then the forward kick is 10 frames to come out, and the back kick is 6 frames to come out. So it can actually be a bit sluggish if you're close to the opponent. Another good spot dodge there. Oh, and that one seals the stock at 61%.
Wow.
Just the very tip of the back of the down smash.
Actually, wait, why am I even impressed like main core and I know this?
All right. Some up airs.
Up airs and nair on landing.
Yeah. Actually, you say you main Corn. What do you think about this matchup?
It can be in favor of either one of them based off of who's better or who's more well equipped for fighting shorter characters. So it's player based. It's a 50-50 matchup. Corn wins in terms of kill percent. Alf currently wins in terms of matchup and in terms of combo and hit percentage. As in, all it takes is either a F smash or a F tilt or any type of tilt for that matter, and you can instantly grab them and you can just keep them in a locking combo.
All right. Yep. It's fair enough. And
Alright, so again we have Logic putting up the heavy defense with the Pikmin throwing, which, to be honest, is used by... Okay, that was actually perfect. No lie, that was actually a pretty good cancellation of the side beat. And of course, Dexter has no way of approaching him. Never mind.
so that's interesting, using the Dragon Fang shot at the ledge, considering that move has very, very low priority. Possibly expecting to catch a roll like so.
Right.
But other than that, don't necessarily like that option too much, but, you know. All right, down smash.
All right, good B reverse of neutral B. Could have been a bit closer, but that works.
Yeah, gets the stun, but doesn't get any pin or anything from it, just the stun.
Right. Oh!
Counter. That's actually one thing that's very abusable for any character with counters. Usually most dangerous with Bayonetta, of course.
Yeah.
But just if you know, like, okay, you have the timing on the Pikmin, and if it's a white Pikmin or something like that, you don't really have to have the timing. Just mash it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's going to seal the first stock. That Dexter. Nice job.
So I liked the option on the ledge. He didn't get that forward smash punish too hard, but then he got caught by the pin again and then ended up getting killed for that. Smash attacks at the ledge in general aren't going to be super, super risky. So that's why you'll see like Sue's Lucario use them at the ledge, and that's also why Olimar even better, because Olimar's smash attacks have super, super low end lag. So they're actually really good for catching options at the ledge.
So in short, basically short and lagless smash attacks basically kind of win at the ledge if you get the correct read. And even sometimes long-lasting landing lag from really strong smash attacks, as I main Corrin, Lucian, and Cloud. Cloud basically can F smash at the ledge and kill at 70 and have little to no end lag.
All right. Cloud's forward smash also, though, having a little bit of startup time and the most end lag of his smashes. His down smash probably a little better for that.
Yes, which has the ability to clip off the stage and actually wall spike.
All right. Got the pin there, waited a little bit, didn't think that maybe that would kill. That reverse pin in particular being actually really good at the ledge if you know what you're doing.
All right.
Now that was a very risky position for Olimar, but Logic managed to play that very well and get back down to the ground, considering Olimar not great disadvantage state and Corrin excellent in the air. Still has a bit to make up, but the fact of the matter is, once again, Olimar is really good at racking up damage. So long as he can get off the ledge and get back into neutral, then I have no doubts that this deficit can be made up. But if he gets pinned or knocked into the air like that, and Dexter going for the, not the cheesy stuff, but the cheeky stuff.
Right.
But then that is...
But then canceled, but then ended via a trade side B tipper.
All right, and so Dexter taking game 2.
Diddy Kong.
And of course, we got Logic switching over to Diddy Kong.
All right, and we saw this matchup a little bit earlier with Seagull opting to go Diddy versus Dexter, and managing to do pretty decently against him. So, thing is, again, Diddy usually considered to beat Corrin, has a lot of the things that Corrin hates. Just hope that Logic's Diddy is fresh enough for this matchup.
Hopefully.
Because he has not been playing Diddy very much today, because his Olimar has been something else.
Apparently, I've seen some of his matches after I got sent out losers, and just gotta say, I'm terrified.
All right, banana, but doesn't necessarily get anything off of it.
Right,
a little bit of an overshoot.
All right, even.
All right, so I don't necessarily like the option, like, of all the times, Diddy, once you throw the banana on the shield, you see a lot of Diddies who just go up and grab you anyways, and I particularly don't like not doing that against Corrin, especially when you're on the back of Corrin's shield, because Corrin's, while Corrin does have strong tools like Nair and such, Corrin doesn't have any super quick buttons that say, oh, get off of me,
or anything else like that. It's
Right.
basically you have a much more longer time for startup than you do for the quick words of the attack.
Yeah, so the thing is, with that, it's pretty much free for Diddy to go off of the grab as soon as he gets that banana on shield.
And just punish whatever.
Right.
Because of Corn's high landing lag and startup lag, which can end in either way based off of the player. Or do that.
All right, only gets hit by the top part of the pin, but then
Killed by up there.
And gets... up air there. All right, but Logic's not, still not doing poorly or anything like that. Okay. Oh, Tombstone in the tap because he does say something very good. He says that Corrin does have a frame 6 nair, but you also have to calculate jump squat. Corrin has a frame 6 jump squat, meaning it's effectively 12 frames for him to do nair out of, for her to do nair out of shield.
True.
So you can't just look at the raw numbers. Also look at the jump squat and also look at the position that moves start from. So for example, Cloud neutral air, while also super quick, it starts from the back, and as a result, it's slower from the front.
Right, as I already know from many mistakes of hitting with it. And mostly preferably...
All right, good up smack.
Well, that was a perfect smack to the face.
But very good conversion still from Logic. And this isn't even super far out of his hands either. Ooh,
oh,
and
okay.
now it is.
Through the
Now
ledge
it's
with a 2-frame.
out of his hands.
That was actually very clean.
Solid 3-0. Logic not looking too happy, and I wouldn't be either.
Yeah, to be honest, if something like that happened to me while I was doing this, well, I would not be that happy. I can't really blame him for that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it happens. Logic had an excellent showing today.
He did.
Particularly with the Alf. He was going on a tear. He was showing up against traditionally very powerful players like ZD and the like, and he should definitely not be unhappy with his performance. But the thing is, that's always going to be the nature of a competitor. Anything less than first, a lot of the time, if you know you can get first, always hurts. And Logic, I definitely believe at least that he can get first. He does have the skill to do it.
He truly does. He truly does. I've seen him show that same skill around here since, even though this is my 5th time here at Xanadu, I've seen him show that type of skill.
Yeah. All right, so now we have the Logic. I was just looking at the names, I promise. Yeah, so now we have Wadi versus ZD, a very classic match these days. ZD on the up and coming, and this actually a matchup that Wadi does not find super fun.
To be honest, since I already noticed, since Mewtwo has trouble with Clouds most of the time, and Clouds have most of the trouble with Fox, Mewtwo's are not at all fond of this. And I use fond very lightly.
Yeah, the thing is, Fox has a lot of the tools to make Mewtwo's life miserable, and Wadi really does not like this matchup because with his matches against people like out-of-state legends like the Kill Sage or New England's Light, and of course our own ZD, he's found that this matchup isn't very good, not only for Mewtwo but for him as well. And so he had been looking for a counter to the Fox matchup, but let's see if he's maybe figured out anything here. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Catching the double jump with a nair, but Mewtwo still managing to get back. ZD going for the mix, as it were.
Oh, Wait.
Good catch, and with
Okay.
the air dodge
That
read.
was a brilliant catch. You know what? This is actually kind of relevant to this, but I did revive my melee fox after 11 years of not playing him, which means I haven't played him since I was 6. Oh, okay.
Okay, so one of the things is
Okay, hot down air.
fantastic. Wadi, very much one of the players who enjoys going off stage, will definitely go off stage to meet you, and also understanding that that was his opportunity for a big conversion, and he took it. Luckily, also didn't get the sour spot there, so that's excellent. But there he got the sour spot, and there he
literally
did. Sends him down to the Shadow Realm.
Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to go get my stuff. Because it's over there by the table.
All right, fair enough. All right, so Wadi managing to catch 2 off-stage conversions. Now that's something that, of course, ZD is going to be more wary of. Oh, that was very good. Catches the regular get-up. Or was that perhaps a jab lock there? With the double up airs, managing to get a huge burst of damage immediately. The jab's on shield, but then as soon as it gets out of range, immediately goes for the down tilt. Thing is, usually those jabs can be relatively safe-ish. Not like super safe or anything like that, but safe-ish if only because it's like, all right, well, you can't do anything from this range, but Mewtwo definitely can with that down tilt, and of course sword characters, etc.
Right.
All right, and of course, Wadi then immediately manages to catch up, going for that safe down air pressure on the shield, and then followed by that safe nair pressure. Nair to up tilt on the shield. Wadi stays shielding. See, now this time, understanding that Wadi was going to stay shielding and attempting for a bit of a conditioning, he goes for the grab, but Wadi's smart enough and does not let him get that grab this time. Just a bunch of the... Ooh!
Oh, okay, that was close. And ZD has lost a stock.
That was close.
And then ZD has taken his stock.
Yeah, they are both solidly getting this.
Yep.
So very even matchup.
Right.
Well, not even matchup, but even match between these two players.
Right.
Apologies. All right, double jab and goes for a runoff nair. Couple of down tilt pressure. That's actually one of the things. Top tiers do have tools that allow you to condition your opponents a little bit more easily. And so you can think about a lot of other things during that time. So Mewtwo's down tilt to a lot of the aerial reads that Wadi gets, be that nair or fair.
Oh,
ooh.
Wait.
All right, so basically with the Psy kids, that is Ness and Lucas, as well as, I guess also Yoshi, but he has armor, and Mewtwo, because of their weird double jumps, it can actually be pretty easy to predict them coming from the... It can actually be pretty easy to hit them from the ledge.
That is true, but he wasn't hit from the ledge. He was hit from underneath the stage.
Yeah, no, because basically he had double jump to that point, and so he was like right there, like right above the stage, and Fox's up smash also reaching low, he was able to catch that double jump. And because of the predictable arc, it was pretty much just very easy to get it from there. But that was just very good from ZD.
That is true, and here we are, Wadi switching to Rob.
I'm not sure how much I like this pick because he gets juggled way harder than Mewtwo does.
He really does.
Not even like a little bit harder, just way harder. Because of that large body, because of the
weight difference.
Right, and the standard air dodge as well. But Wadi clearly like, okay, I've had enough of this Mewtwo Fox matchup and wants to mix it up a little bit. But it honestly doesn't seem like he has an answer to the Fox matchup from that point.
At this point, it does not really look like it.
All right, attempting to go for a DI read into the back air, but that doesn't lead to anything.
Right.
And only 40 on. Nice Tomahawk. That was beautiful. So he jumps at him with the aerial, in the air, understanding that he's been doing a bunch of these short hop nairs. and understanding that pressure is safe, but with Fox's speed as well, he's able to just quickly cross him up and get the grab that he wants anyways.
As he is.
So all these things you need to pay attention to in the match.
As he finishes off the stock with a back air.
All right, manages to get the simple beep boop. Bit of up airs, of course. Managing to land with the Nair. Nair a bit disjointed and safe on shield, but not really important there in the air, per se. The safe on shield nature of it anyways.
Ooh, okay, hard down air.
Very smart of ZD to attempt to avoid the top by going low, but that was exactly what Wadi wanted. And so he was prepared.
He saw that. All right, thank you.
All right, down air. Oh, okay, down air into up smash. Very, very clean. And that's that.
Yep. All right, I'll see you then.
All right, get to commentate with you, man. Remember to follow him at Drago_Omega. Yep. And of course, follow me at TNG_RK if you like my commentary or just like me. Because I know I love all of you. All right, so we are back to the Mewtwo now, understanding that the Rob pick didn't work out. Hopefully, Wadi has figured something out here. Interestingly enough, so I did go into the Game & Watch Discord earlier in order to find out a little bit more about that matchup, since I've seen like the Game & Watch Fox matchup a bit, and I think that also may apply here, like a traditionally sort of defensive light character against this character that's pretty much built to break these zones. And one thing that I had learned is that for Game & Watch, aggression may be the best choice in that matchup, and I wonder if that may be the same thing for Mewtwo. If a bit of preemptive baits may help him a little bit more against the zone-breaking nature of Fox. All right, but Battlefield comes in for the save. Not only having the highest top blast zones, but also side blast zones. Very smart there. So you remember how he lost before, coming up with that double jump, but this time, understanding that was an option, he went for the up air instead and manages to avoid that offstage situation. Now, all right, good with the teleport recovery and getting another up air. Presumably, ZD is going to be ready for that this time. And he was prepared for the Shadow Ball coming up. And then the forward air comes out. And Wadi is indeed being relatively aggressive. He is keeping that space, and he does get the up air again. Have to remember, ooh, spot dodge up smash. That's fantastic. But you have to remember that Battlefield has one of the most paper-thin sort of ledges ever, and so it allows a lot of things to hit through the ledge that normally wouldn't, depending on stage. So, for example, Bayonetta's Witch Twist has a field day on this stage because of the lip of the stage. All right, and we're also joined here by Cold Weather now.
What up, RK?
Not much. I'm doing well.
Ooh, nice reflect.
That was gorgeous. Wadi still at a deficit. All right, ZD wanting to end this whole thing now. But
yeah, an up smash will definitely take this.
Good, good. Wadi is trying to keep up the pressure as best as possible, ensuring that Fox never gets a chance to get after him. But at the same time, ZD is recovering from these disadvantaged situations so quickly.
Wadi's definitely racking up the damage quickly, though.
That is true.
But he's also giving Fox rage. And oh my goodness, that was risky.
It was very.
Oh, so was that neutral get up, ZD.
All right, and Wadi manages it. Very much still showing some signs of struggling, but he's coming up with a bit of answers to a couple of the things that he was hit by before.
Yes, he was.
So the up air on the ledge, he's ensuring to go off stage with his edge guarding, trying to be basically as solid as possible in his advantage and as solid as possible getting out of disadvantage.
Right. He's making his advantage stake count, which is essentially what you have to do against Fox because you don't know when you're going to get another one.
Exactly. And this is also why we learn our combos, boys and girls.
Exactly. Combo extension is important against Fox and other characters that win neutral a lot, like Diddy and, of course, Sheik.
Yep.
And it's also something Wadi extremely excels at.
All right. Good. Floats over, and he misses the grab, but manages to go back and corner himself and then get another one.
What do you think Wadi's banning? Because I feel like Battlefield is Fox's best stage, and I don't know.
It's entirely possible that...
I guess banning Town and City, but...
I don't think he would have to ban FD. We are on DSR, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he wouldn't have to ban FD since DD is already one there.
Exactly.
Possibly Smashville?
Maybe.
I mean, it's a possibility. Oh, and
punishing that air dodge.
Yeah, it's a possibility because Smashville does have the smallest side blast zones in the game.
Right, but I feel like you should be more afraid of dying off the top.
Yeah. Maybe the platform would mess up edge guards?
Maybe.
No idea. Not going to speculate.
Exactly.
But
let this man do his thing.
All right. Almost manages a safe get up, but the neutral air coming out.
Ooh, good catch.
Good stuff. And that's going to end the stock and keep Wadi in this for a little while.
Even game.
And Wadi really does need this because if he ends up facing ZD again in Grands, this is going to be a rough hurdle to overcome.
True.
This time he does not drop shield to do the down tilt, which he did earlier before, just electing to wait it out instead. And that's the point when it's really punishable because these jabs aren't going to break your shield or anything like that. He just waited out.
He's getting so much off of these nairs.
Good trap catch with confusion even. All right. Aggression stuffed out a little bit there by that nair, but getting right back into it. That Shadow Ball a little bit risky, but possibly...
That down special was extremely risky. Could have got him the game, though, but...
Yeah, one of those things where it could have went either way, but it just didn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So. Good. Gets back onto the stage immediately with a neutral air. And that's one thing that you have to do against characters who are really strong on the ledge. Sometimes you just have to get...
Oh!
But ZD takes it with the forward smash.
At the ledge. Good stuff.
Oh, and... That's a shame for Wadi because now, if he wants to
win this
run
tournament
it back,
yeah,
he's going to need to take 6 games off of ZD in a matchup that he finds extremely painful. And as we saw, he doesn't seem like he has an answer to it. Not the Mewtwo, the Rob, absolutely not.
Right.
But
he seemed to be doing a good job at the end of there. He was definitely adapting to the aggression a little bit better.
Yeah,
in
for
game
sure.
4.
He started doing a lot better in like the last 2 games, but honestly, I think that maybe the Rob was probably a bit of a throwaway that he shouldn't have done.
Yeah, like it cost him games.
Yeah, because I believe that had he not done that game, it's entirely possible that he could have run it back.
Right. Probably would have found more adaptation with the Mewtwo, more time to adapt with it.
Yeah, for sure. But
who we about to have on next? It's Dex and Remzi.
Remzi, all right.
All right, a fantastic classic run back.
So we're going to have Corrin versus Zero Suit. So, fun fact, actually, Remzi does play a bit of Corrin himself.
He does.
So,
haven't seen it in a long time, though.
I saw it the other day.
Did you?
Because he refuses to go Zero Suit against Kirby. I've played as Cloud, I've played as Corrin, I've never played as Zero Suit.
ZSSs hate Kirby with a passion. Understandably, also.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do. All right. Very simple up tilt first conversion. Bit of Zair spacing. Probably pretty good to stuff out any pin attempts at max range.
Right.
But that one was close range.
Ooh, double pin.
That's the sort of no mix-up that you have to expect from Corrin sometimes, because sometimes they will just pin you and then pin you again immediately afterwards. And it can very quickly spiral out of control.
It's so quick and so powerful.
Also excellent with punishment grab.
You're not expecting them to do it twice.
Nair, but doesn't get the forward air conversion. All right.
Dexter getting a lot of these, getting a lot out of Remzi just approaching the shield too often. Trying to pressure his shield too often.
Ooh. Very good paralyzer there, actually. You know, the thing is, that was an interesting recovery.
Yeah, he missed the ledge completely, but...
Yeah, I wonder, was that intentional? But charge multiplier on the down smash added to that up air.
Avoided the pin, but still picked the wrong option to get out of the kick.
All right, down throw to back air.
I'm not sure what he wanted the side B.
Probably misinput.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like most times that Zero Suits do side B, it's probably misinput.
I mean, I've seen some try to use it like as like a get off me tool kind of.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I think because he tried to use like down B afterwards, maybe he was trying to go for that immediately, and maybe it's just like the roll that messed him up there. All right, paralyzer to up B, but does not take it. Instant ledge trump. Nice.
Wow.
Instant ledge trump into
He
immediate
he
conversion.
punished the buffered option though, instead of going for the back air off the ledge trump or the supposed ledge trump. Wow. The counter was fast enough for him to get the invincibility through the paralyzer, but still spot dodge to grab. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Once that counter is activated, it's effectively unpunishable. Because he's
wow.
invincible for the duration, and then it has incredibly low end lag.
So baiting Corrin's counter is essentially like a strategy that doesn't really get you anywhere.
Right. So honestly, if your projectile hits either Corrin or Bayonetta's down B, just don't bother.
Yeah.
Because Bayonetta turns invincible for a while.
Yes.
Corrin just can't punish.
Yeah, it's just fast.
Ooh, but the tipper.
Oh, he's living.
Wow.
Can't believe he lived that on Smashville.
That's crazy.
This is great DI.
All right, Zair to nothing. All right, just manages to catch him with continued boxing of his shield. That's the thing about the characters with long range but not so quick buttons, like Shulk as well.
Yeah.
You have to be a bit preemptive about what you're doing.
Yeah.
So expecting that Remzi would run in there, just catching the Nair, using the Nair there.
That's the sortie struggle.
Struggle. You guys have range in
Not
exchange
it's
for
not a struggle. It's a fair trade.
Ooh,
Oh,
beautiful
good mash,
pivot
good
grab,
mash,
but
though.
beautiful mash.
Remzi just surviving in this, bringing it back.
And keeping up the pressure. Went for the instant ledge. Ooh.
Just got snatched up.
Yep.
That's a good game one, though.
Yeah, and that's something that's also a bit risky. Remzi did like to bring it back a bit, but
Yeah.
that's also something that's risky. Even though Corrin doesn't have like super great out of shield options, the one out of shield option that most everyone has is grab. Except ironically, Zero Suit Samus.
Yeah, I mean, Remzi was given a lot of percent early on in the stocks from his out of shield options, whether they be jump nair out of shields, and Dexter's just playing out of shield, adapting to his pressure just really well. But let's see if Remzi can make these adjustments.
Has some reads, but a little bit delayed. All right, bit of Zair spacing as well. Zair is also really good for sword characters in air. If you have any sort of super long range move or projectile, ooh, went for the Mars up B there.
The yellow up B. But yeah, when you're fighting against sword characters, Zairs and honestly pivot tether grabs are gonna get you a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Anything that you can do to stay out of their range while still pressuring them.
Exactly.
Because the one thing they excel in really is having that range.
He waited. He didn't get the pressure, get to punish that regrab at all.
Yeah, I think he was going for the instant ledge trump. Didn't expect for himself to get it.
Yeah.
Expected the ledge jump as the option, and then didn't catch
do
it.
anything. Yeah.
Yep.
There's that side B. Put in work this time. Ooh. And then tickled him a little bit. Tickled the feet.
That's the risky thing about counters. It's like once they stall you in midair, it's like if they don't get hit by the attack, then you're just going to get punished really hard. Which is why, by the way, Fox still juggles people with counters just fine.
Exactly. If you tell somebody with a counter, just counter when he's going to hit. No, it does not work that way at all. I hate that. I hate when I get killed by something. They're just like, why didn't you just counter? Oh my God, are you kidding?
It wouldn't work. Ooh, but that worked out very well for Dexter. Just the up air. Very powerful tool in Corrin's arsenal. Good catch on the landing. That's another place where you can catch a good amount of sword characters landing.
Let's see if he punishes it this time. He does.
Ooh! That was very nice. See, I didn't expect him to catch it. I was worried because of the Smashville platform, but he managed to just bounce right through it.
Sometimes the Smashville platform can get in the way of a lot of things. But I think ZSS's hitboxes and just the angles she sends are fine.
Yeah.
In fact, I think unless he teched it on the Smashville platform, he might have still died.
Yep. That's true, because then it would have just been like either the bounce up or the sour spot.
Right.
Both would have killed. So, good point.
Also, seems like Remzi kind of toned down the aggression in game 2. Like, it was more like a reactive kind of style and not like constant pressure on Dexter's shield.
Yeah. And honestly, both can work if your buttons are fast enough.
Right.
And that's more like, I think, though, of a Fox thing or something for Mario to do. Even.
Right.
But honestly, playing very reactive against Corrin can be super, super effective. Because Corrin also just doesn't have the mobility to escape after she's chosen an incorrect option.
Exactly.
It's like, well, I've done this. So, good catch on the nair. Good stuff! That flip kick was fantastic. That's a Choco flip kick. On point.
I haven't seen Choco play in a while.
He was at the Omabura Japan Major.
How do you do?
I forget how well he did, but he had some amazing sets with Leo. He lost, but he had amazing sets. All right, good. Okay, up air, but not going to kill yet. Good grab, but good mash as well.
That was a smart jab.
Yeah, Zero Suit Samus's jab also being frame 1, faster than any of Corrin's options by miles.
Yes.
All right, so expecting the approach there, but it seems like now Dexter is mixing up how he's approaching. Tether grab's usually the reverse hitbox. But yeah, tether grab's usually amazing for catching catching like dashes in and aerials.
Wow,
and
that
stuff.
was misinput. I don't. That sucks.
Oh no.
Remzi was definitely applying the pressure that round.
Yeah. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
It happens.
I've seen pretty much every sword fighter with a counter do something like that.
Mine is the dancing blade. Actually, that one gets me more often.
Actually, since you do main Marcina, so can Dancing Blade still spike in this game like Melee?
I wish. The third part, like the one where you angle it
Yeah.
down, I wish.
Rip.
Honestly, I mean, even though like I probably wouldn't be risky enough to do it anyway. But it's
you'd
super
have to
dope.
at least once. All right, but on that Marcina note, Dexter switching.
I actually agree with this switch. I feel like Coin's a great character, but it seemed like I do know that she loses to getting rushed down a lot.
Yeah, whereas Marth has a little bit more flexibility in that.
Exactly. He has no jump up.
Yep.
It's good though. Tether grabs. Remzi should also still be more careful not to try to jump out of the dancing blades, especially the multi-hit down one.
All right.
Because not a lot of people see their little jump squat animation and they just die.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
Wow, that back is going to take the stock.
Yeah, Remzi playing phenomenally, and Dexter going for the MK Leo read.
Yeah, that's not going to work on a ZSS or like they have extra movement options.
Honestly, it rarely worked on a lot of people.
Yeah, like Leo still. Oh wow, Leo still goes for it even though like he gets it like 1 in 10 times.
Exactly. But hey, that 1 in 10.
Yeah, it'll kill you at 60. It's amazing.
All right, so honestly, it seems like Remzi has been doing everything that he needs to here. It's just that Dexter may be a little bit slow to adapt to what Remzi's doing.
Right.
So, for example, it's like one thing. Ooh, very good fair. So he keeps himself in the game. But one thing that people without swords like to do against sword characters is to play with their range and manipulate their swings. And it seems like Remzi's been doing that way more than Dexter's been adapting to that manipulation.
Right.
Honestly, the same habit there from Corrin. He goes in and it's the nair that gets grabbed.
Yeah.
It's always the nair, regardless of whose
Which
nair
nair
it is.
So all he has to do is bait it out. Then after the nair, they're vulnerable. I don't know.
All right, good. That time waiting for the grab and just
He's
going for the
still
dancing
trying
blade.
to jump out of these dancing blades though.
Yeah. Fortunately, hasn't managed to be
Oh, that was a
extreme.
good grab mix up, but he didn't get anything off of it.
Going for the air release grab into something. Nice fade back. All right.
Good grab. Got him in the air.
Good. Good trap in general, honestly.
He has no jump either. Or he didn't go. That's he got it.
Yep.
I thought he was gonna be late with it, but he ends
Sour
up getting it at
spot.
the end. Good stuff, Remzi.
He also, again, didn't get the tether trump that he had wanted. Well, he did get the tether trump again,
Right.
but then didn't get the read that he wanted.
Exactly.
And honestly, I'm not quite sure why he keeps going for the jump. One thing that I've personally noticed, and honestly, my level of play isn't like as high as his.
Right.
But one thing that I've personally noticed is if someone goes for one option after a trump, they're going to continue going for that one
The
option.
same option.
Because it's relatively rare to get trumped to begin with.
Right.
So if they're going to roll after trump, they're going to roll after trump. If they're going to
every
jump
time.
after a trump, they're going to jump after a trump. And
But maybe Remzi's also giving Dexter like more respect
yeah.
than that. So
Incidentally, though, he did just go for roll.
exactly, and but he was also still able to react fast enough,
Also
enough
true.
to punish both options.
Yeah. One of the dangerous things about ZSS
Yes.
as well.
ZSS is the ledge. It's very scary. And honestly, Trumps work very well against Marth. If you think about it, he almost has to recover low every time.
Yeah.
He can't, after getting trumped, he has his jump, but he can't jump right back on the stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he can't be high because then he's just going to get punished for that.
Also true.
So.
All right. So now we have. Is this the losers finals?
Yes.
This is a matchup that's not as extreme for Wadi. So it's probably going to stick with the beat the whole time. Especially because I'm pretty sure that.
Wow.
Frame to air dodge coming in the clutch.
Yep.
Bit of nair spacing, bit of zair.
Tried to drive that down smash, but Wadi aggressed him with the nair.
You know, one thing that I'm actually noticing just now is it seems like Remzi prefers to space and get in with movement and hitboxes as opposed to, well, I guess he prefers to get in with like spacing and movement as opposed to things like Nair and Zair more.
Right.
Like he definitely uses both of them for sure, but he doesn't use them
as much. He's very spacing. He's a very spacing based Zero Suit.
Right.
Honestly.
He likes to dance around the opponent.
Kind of uses her legs like a sword, essentially.
Yeah, I think that would maybe even come in handy if he started using those more against sword characters, but I mean, what he's doing works for him, so who am I? All right, and
That's not stopping.
Nope.
Ooh,
that is,
nice
though.
back air.
All back airs are nice.
True. They're very satisfying, too.
For sure. Interesting. With the down air. Grip up air, forward tilt pressure. Forward tilt being the sort of get off me / close range pressure move of choice for Zero Suit Samus.
Yes.
Gets caught
wow,
by the
that's good
Shadow
kill.
Ball, and that ends it.
Don't need no rage, just blast it. Yeah, Zero Suits tend to rely on either their jab or their up tilt for the get off me options, because they're both very quick.
Yeah.
But if you know that, you can also just hold shield for just that much longer and bait them into the...
Incidentally, though, that's one of the things that I noticed that Remzi has also gotten some mileage off of. Once people are conditioned to expect like 1 or 2, he goes for 3 and just keeps like boxing their shield, or then he ends up going for the grab.
Exactly.
So.
That's where the mix-up starts.
Goes for the trump, but that up tilt hitting both sides cleanly. Effective out of shield option, especially because it's frame 3. And so, like, effectively frame 10, which is really, really quick.
Yes.
Doesn't lose too much out of the grab. Immediately gets back some stage, but then loses it again.
See, there was the mix-up. Wadi was ready for it this time, but he one-boxed his shield and then threw out the grab, but Wadi jumped right after the first punch.
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't look like Remzi's doing bad and disadvantage at all. He's pretty much getting away from these situations for free. But the thing is, where Wadi's getting him is the area where he's most exceptional, which is neutral.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. But, yeah, I think Remzi would have, if he was doing bad in his disadvantage, he would have lost the stock way earlier.
Oh, for sure.
Simply because Wadi was looking for those kills, but he wasn't getting hit by them.
Honestly, now I'm looking at it, and I think that Remzi just always goes for tether trump up air, regardless of opponent. All right, Paralyzer doesn't stun long enough to catch that.
honestly, like if you're used to fighting other ZSSs and like expecting a tether trump back air every time, then the tether trump up air is pretty like smart and it's gonna catch a lot of people. Why they wanted to spike that. I mean, like they almost against like top players when they see a trump coming, like they're gonna buffer roll like most of the time or buffer anything most of the time, either roll or jump. And since her legs shark, like it catches both.
Yeah,
and her jump is high.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. Up here.
Good grab. And air dodge bait. Good stuff.
Manages to get off the first stock, so very good on this part.
Just jumped right into that shadow ball. Made him lose his charge with that one. Caught him right before he threw it.
Finally catches that jump there with an up smash. This is the grab though. All right, was immediately going for the second up air.
He was looking for that ladder, I think. There it goes. Yeah, he's looking for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, forward air there. But honestly, if he were a little bit higher up, then maybe the rage from the boost kick would have just pushed him off the top, regardless of just getting a tip. All right, so game 2 goes to Wadi. Game 3, let's see what sorts of things we see from Rumsey now.
3, 2, 1, go!
No problem. All right, catches the jump. Goes after with the flip kick, but doesn't do anything. Probably just waiting there, but then gets hit himself for it. So. All right, he's trying to go for these.
He caught the tether with the shadow ball.
Ah, yep. That's also a bonus of having a projectile.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, off the top.
Awesome. Caught the final kick, so manages to get that first stock.
Mewtwo's very light, so like I'm not completely surprised that killed. But at the same time, I feel like Wadi wasn't really DIing down and towards the stage, and that's gonna kill.
He gets the Nair footstool disable thing. The Nair disable confirmed, popularized by Abadango.
I always get salty. That always makes me salty. I'm not gonna lie. The confusion.
Yep.
Or the disable, I mean. Because it's like it's long enough for him to like fully charge his smash attack.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's essentially a shield break without them shielding, I guess.
Oh, for sure. All right, Rumsey trying to end it right there. I mean, I don't really worry about it too much since they're afraid of doing it against me since I'm Kirby. But then they're also Mewtwo, so they can do other things.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I guess you would be too short for it, right?
I don't think that Kirby's too short for it. I think that it's just awkward to land sometimes. All right, Nair to up tilt.
Ooh, caught him going for that grab. Ooh, no punish on that one though. He whiffed the fair, which might have actually taken it. Ooh, gonna get that up smash though.
Hot jumping. And honestly, that's one of the risks of Zero Suit Samus being such an aerial character and being so aerial movement based and trying to bait things out that way. That's how you get caught by those anti-airs, and Mewtwo has amazing anti-airs. So, you know.
Fast enough to just slide right on under you.
Yep. Oh, actually, so fun fact about Mewtwo is Mewtwo's initial dash is 1.4, which is slower than Kirby's at 1.5.
Okay.
So his Foxtrot basically is extremely slow. And it also has a length of 11 frames. So basically it can actually be a little bit slightly more difficult than you would expect for him to punish something just based off of his dash speed.
That makes sense.
Because just like the startup isn't as quick as you might expect it to be.
That might be his weakness also, because he his walk is slow, if I remember correctly.
Right.
So that means he's gonna have to commit to his dash more often, which in those 11 frames, which is a huge window, you can't shield.
Yep.
So.
All right, no props. So yeah. Oh, by the way, also quick shout out to everyone who followed me on Twitter. I love all of you. You can follow me at TNGRK. Also, this guy at, well, we'll ask after. But Smash Roulette, you want to talk about this one?
Royal Flush and the Smash Roulette. What is this actually? Oh, wow! It's a raffle.
Yeah.
Fully stocked GameCube controller. Wristbands, shirts, drawstrings. Hit up Royal Flush. It's gonna be a dope tournament at a casino.
There's a bunch of cool things to win, honestly. And I always like those extra events when I go to events.
You want this one?
Sure. So, for once again, all of you who enjoy doing, for all of you who enjoy betting on esports in any particular way, maybe try going to Arcane Bet. You can use the code VGBootcamp for a 100% deposit bonus. Honestly, if you want to do any sort of online betting, this may be the most fun way to do it. There's 24/7 support. There's over 15 esport games. Yeah.
Side bets are fun. Go for it.
All right. Also, be certain to follow our artists. So we have Super Turtle and we have KTH. Super Turtle you can follow at Super Turtle. Very simple. And KTH, Keith the Human, yeah?
Yes, Keith the Human.
You can follow at PG_KTH.
Soylent. Nutritious, simple, affordable, fills you up, good meal replacement, and they come in a multitude of great flavors.
Yeah, this is always the easiest one for me to advertise because I just bought another 24-pack.
Did you? Which flavor?
Chocolate. The cocoa one. It actually tastes like chocolate milk. Once again, try it yourself. Very, very good.
I like the coffee flavor. Shouts out to AOC providing Xanadu with all of these dope monitors. Lagless, completely perfect to play on.
Yeah, honestly, just super quality monitors that have improved the experience of pretty much everyone here at Xanadu.
Yeah, back in the day, we used to bring in, everybody had to bring in their own monitor or TV, and adjusting to the different input lags that they might have was a huge pain.
Yeah.
So the monitors help a lot.
All right, and then, of course, the HyperX Cloud Singer.
These are crisp headphones.
Super, super high quality. Very easy to hear everything that you need to hear, not hear everything that you don't need to hear, and very good microphones as well. So, honestly, just very high quality, and you can win those things.
And again, May 12th to 14th. If you're not going, at least tune in and watch Royal Flush in New Jersey. $10,000 pot bonus. It's going to be a great tournament.
Yep, be sure to watch this weekend. The hotel is amazing. The events at it are also going to be amazing. The top players are amazing. So
definitely a huge turnout.
Again, Zero's going to be there. Nairo's going to be there. Captain Zach, DeBuzz.
And, of course, hosted by VG Bootcamp.
Right. Be sure to follow us and subscribe to us at pretty much everywhere we are. Feel free to drop us a subscription over here on Twitch. You get a bunch of cool emotes, and honestly, we add emotes depending on what's relevant at the time, and we add emotes very, very, very quickly. So you can see them right here. We have VGBC Amsa, VGBC Coney with the tie on his head. We have VGBC EE, Gimmer, Headset, Nuke, the Toot, of course, anytime you see a Game & Watch on stream, Apostle. We have pretty much everyone from the Xanadu Xanadu.
My favorite is the
VG
Pink
Bootcamp
Fresh.
family.
I make that expression a lot.
That too. And then don't forget VGBC Shine, which works in every Smash game, and 20XX, which also works in every Smash game. And then the Download, which also works in every Smash game.
If you have Twitch Prime, you get
Yeah, you get pretty much everything.
All of this, yeah.
And as a matter of fact, on top of that, you also get the bonuses and benefits from Amazon Prime.
Right.
So
you get one free sub, and you should use it on VG Bootcamp.
Right. And then on Patreon. So you remember how we mentioned the amazing AOC monitors. You remember how we mentioned the amazing HyperX stingers. Well, if you do support us on Patreon, and if you sign up as for a membership, if you come to Xanadu, then what will happen is basically you will be entered into a raffle, and that raffle will allow you to win things each month, like a
AOC monitor,
exactly.
HyperX headphones.
Exactly. And then on top of that, every membership we get also contributes to us being able to fly players out, and it also, any random donations or anything like that, that also contributes to us being able to move the venue. Just all of these things that'll be super beneficial for Smash 4 in general, and then of course us out here in the MDVA area.
Yes.
If you want to see even more powerful tournaments every single week, be sure to hit that support.
But now we have grand finals. ZD on the winner's side against Wadi, who's able to fight his way through Remzi.
Right, so will we see Wadi able to do this bracket reset and then also catch another 3 sets, or will ZD hold his ground?
He's doing this for bonds.
Alright, dash attack near, just quick power shields around.
Ooh, you wanted that roll in.
Yeah, I got the full charge up on it too. He's very much going for ending it immediately. ZD being a very aggressive player. Ooh.
He also knows that Wadi's a very explosive player. So the faster you can get a lead or get a stock lead is definitely the better.
For sure. And Wadi playing this very smartly, trying to be a bit more pressure focused himself. So what happens with that is whoever gets the advantage can hold it for a little bit. Ooh.
Ooh, jab, jab, up smash.
Yeah, manages to catch it on the other side anyways. Didn't get the back air, but managed to get the up smash.
Coming there to keep him off stage.
All right, drop down.
Smart recovery.
Didn't get anything from it, though. Okay. Going for the dare. Catching with the grab there, but not going to go for the up throw yet. Ooh, but will get the up smash. The platform definitely helping to obscure Wadi's intentions a little bit. All right, just trying to get out of this pressure situation, and he succeeds getting back into neutral. Goes for an extended string, trying to push his advantage as far as possible, which is definitely something that Mewtwo needs to do versus a character who can be so very explosive in neutral in ways that he himself cannot. Because as we were mentioning Mewtwo's slow initial dash speed, Fox actually has the fastest initial dash speed in the game at 2.3 if I recall correctly. Don't cite me on that number, but I know it is the fastest in the game.
Right.
So he can, his burst range conversions are extremely good.
He just run at you. Run at you and give you hands. That's what Fox is all about.
All right, and now Wadi trying to play a little bit more patient now that he has a lead, but ZD having none of it. Expecting these defensive options.
Wow.
But the Shadow Ball from across
off
the
the
stage.
ledge. In his disadvantage state, even. Just threw it out at him.
Very good there. And what I also didn't necessarily see is too much of ZD using Reflector.
Right.
Sorry, Shine.
I feel like he was using it a little bit earlier, especially in their last set in winners finals, and it was. I mean, the thing about Mewtwo is, unless he's right up on you and you reflect it, like he can send that right back at you.
Right, and that was actually one of the edge guards that we saw in the first set. So maybe he's being a little bit more wary about using it, which the multi-set conditioning coming through.
Right. There are only a few characters who can actually like beat out Mewtwo's reflect power. One of them being Falco, I think, actually.
All right, ZD trying to push his conversions to the limits as well. But Wadi getting right back into it, expecting those aggressive options and using that fantastic nair that surrounds him.
That nair down
entirely.
tilt nair, I think, did about like almost like 30 damage.
Yeah. The thing about nair, though, is that contrary to popular, goes for the down air spike but doesn't get it in time. But the thing about nair is that it's not necessarily as safe as a lot of people make it. Fantastic catch by Wadi.
Yeah, it is definitely isn't as safe as people think. I've actually grabbed Mewtwo's out of it.
Oh yeah, for sure, because it's very small hitboxes surrounding Mewtwo's still giant hurt box.
Right.
So if you can hit him with your hitbox without getting hit by the Nair's hitboxes themselves, then you can pretty much cut.
Oh,
through
he just
easily.
went for it.
Beautiful. So Wadi manages to finish this game extremely quickly, presses his advantage state
That was
up
that was a
until
50-second game almost.
only taking 42% dominant fashion in a matchup that's very much not good for Mewtwo. Wadi knowing everything that he needs to do in all of these situations, and it is working out.
Wadi up 2-0, making the get this reset extremely quick.
All right, and from the start of the game, Wadi immediately going to take stage control while ZD falls back a bit. Wadi looking to exert a bit of pressure. All right, that up tilt being an amazing out of shield option for Fox.
Yes.
Especially because once your shield is hit, it can actually...
Oh my god.
Fantastic timing!
That was an extremely good catch.
Wadi looking to make this set as short as possible. Save his energy for the second set.
This man knew everything he did wrong in Winners Finals and just came in the grand and said, I'm fixing everything.
Good stuff with the disable even, but not super hard punish, just a back, throw.
He knew most things wouldn't kill at this percent, so like, I guess staling them would be a bad option, and going for stage control where he could get an edge guard was his best bet.
Yeah, gets caught with the up air there. ZD definitely still in this. Again, Fox racks up damage very, very quickly. Excellent Tomahawk. That's one of the more classical ZD/Fox conditioning things.
Yeah.
Jumping in with a bunch of aerials and then, of course, just going for the quick Tomahawk. And Fox's fast wall speed allows the Tomahawks to be particularly potent.
Right. And he's, just like you said, he's already completely caught up.
That single laser was interesting. Like, pressure situation, and then laser.
Good two frame on the recovery.
Yep. And that game falls away from Wadi. Probably reassessing, but his game plan thus far has been working out fantastically. But honestly, I think it has a bit less to do with exactly how many times he wins neutral. And that's the thing, because Fox does have an incredible neutral as well.
Yes.
But it's going to have to do with how much better Wadi is at punishing and escaping disadvantage. And ZD immediately gets the first conversion.
31%.
Very solid, but then cedes a bit of stage control. Falls back. The Nair out of disadvantage. Jab, rapid jab, probably a misinput there. Manages to get the tech on the Nair, which can be a little bit difficult due to the low angle that it sends.
Is he going to get this edge guard? Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah. Can actually be a little bit difficult to time those on-stage edge guards.
Just like that, especially when the Fox knows, when to activate their Firefox or their illusion. Oh, he did not get the turnaround that he wanted on that. Shaking his head.
Incidentally, I do think he would have had time to do another up smash there. But it doesn't matter because he gets a forward air off stage anyways. Then immediately falls back to charge the Shadow Ball a bit more. Good stuff!
Oh my god, double.
The double!
And that is the reset, just like that. Wow.
Manages to take it in dominant fashion.
His percent was so low that the first spike wasn't even enough to kill him. That's how quick he took that second stock.
He was like, well, the second one will definitely take it.
Right. All right. Our final set of the night.
All right, expecting the landing aerial just shields, but doesn't get a punish off of it. Goes for the jabs and landing. All right, very smart. Expecting a different option and understanding that Fox, of course, has the speed to punish most options anyways. Falls back a bit. Baits out the Shadow Ball with the jumps. Manages to get rid of it. Shadow Ball pressure, regardless of the reflector, still managing to be pretty potent because you can't always reflect.
Right.
You're not always going to be in that situation. Like maybe you randomly trip or something like that with a bunch of hitboxes having a Sakurai angle, for example.
I mean, also it's just not even always the best option to pick to reflect at the in neutral.
Yeah.
Especially if Wadi's ready for it. So.
All right, and so ZD again expects the dip.
Ooh, good conversion for the kill.
Yeah, fantastic there. All right, goes for the Nair. A good long-lasting hitbox by the ledge, usually enough to catch, but ZD manages to escape by that. All right, gets the dare
and the back air, but he gets the weak hit.
Good stuff.
Not gonna take it.
No, oh, fantastic!
I actually thought maybe like the Fair was coming out. I didn't expect that spike.
Yeah, and I also didn't like ZD's option of using the down smash to the ledge there. Not even enough damage for anything solid. But at the same time, yeah, they just ended up getting him punished, to be honest. So smart work from Wadi. Good with the drag down Nair, but
racking up damage very quickly with this Nair.
Yeah, but against a character like Fox, it barely matters because in this matchup, particularly, fantastic stuff from Wadi, but still not enough to end it.
Ooh, if he was a little bit earlier with that.
Incidentally, I hear a lot of people say that down smash is supposed to be really good in neutral, but I very rarely see Mewtwo's use it. Good stuff, and manages to take the stock. All right, very well played from Wadi. He's showing, he's definitely showing a bit of fire that he hadn't been showing in the, not this grand final set, but in his winners final set.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least in the earlier games.
Yeah.
He was kind of showing some fire in like those games, that game 4, but this is a whole different Wadi.
All right. And now this this basically matchup between the two of them has basically become about punish more so. Wadi, again, being a player that usually excels in neutral and having to contend with a character that does very well against his in neutral and makes a lot of his tricks that he can use in neutral very much null and void.
Yes.
So having to rely on his sheer skill
in neutral against this character is
right. And then, of course, his punish game being extremely exceptional as well, and having to see him be as clean as possible with those. That's also a really good thing for the Shadow Ball.
That was a clean up air at the ledge.
Oh, for sure. Forward air catches. Goes for the roll read, but a little bit too late with the forward smash. But this time, he was absolutely not too late, just right on time.
Covered that neutral gap option.
beautiful.
Oh.
Fair
Oh my
strings.
God.
Is this Sheik?
What was that? Oh my God.
That was magnificent. Wadi definitely extending the capabilities of his punish game far beyond.
I don't even know what to say to that. He just actually just fared him across the screen.
Showing off his full power.
Slapped him up. And the match was going even up until that point.
Oh yeah, for sure. Honestly, one thing that top players I hear usually do is they save one sort of read until clutch time that they see like the entire time, and then they use that to get like an early stock or something like that. And it looks like
I've heard of that actually also. It's just like they'll let some options go unpunished purposely so that they can punish them later.
Yep. And in that case, it seemed to be ZD's jumps. But, whole new game now. Again, dash attack, nair.
Wadi is one game away from taking this Xanadu.
Alright, but ZD not going to let it go that easily.
Oh.
Alright. Good roll back to avoid the up smash. It seems like ZD tries to go for the aggressive pressure. Like he tries to go for the early kill very often is a thing. So I think maybe Wadi probably rolled back expecting maybe the up smash, expecting maybe a grab or something like that, but should just always expect maybe the most aggressive option possible.
Also, I think maybe also ZD saw the untechable spin because he did get it after the down air, but reacted a little bit too late to it.
Okay. Bit of dash attack. Wadi charges up the Shadow Ball to full and immediately throws it. Foxy Nair at the ledge. Nair at the ledge being really good tool because it just lasts so long.
The fair revenge kill is going to take that though.
Yep. Immediately rushes in with a dash attack, sees Wadi shielding, goes for the grab. Doesn't get too much off of it, but now Wadi trying to cover the ledge with the Nair. Alright. Bit of dancing back and forth aerials. Wadi first one to hit. Immediately going for as much offstage pressure as he can. Not even pressure, honestly. Just going for as much, going for the maximum potential out of a conversion.
Right. Max reward.
Right. There you go. That's a better way to say it. Honestly, really useful to have moves that are shield cancelable like that in neutral. And Mario's like ally, for example, do that with Flood as well.
And good angle on ZD's part.
Yeah, fantastic. Running into the stage, and that can also mess up the timing a little bit.
That won him the set.
Yep.
If he had gone straight up, he would have got spiked.
Yep, and that would have been the Xanadu.
Or not the set, I mean, but the game.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the general thing about punishes, about disadvantage, everything like that. You have to be able to know, you have to be able to make as few mistakes as possible.
Right.
Because it can be one mistake, exactly one, that is the difference between you winning an entire set and getting 3-0'd.
2, 1, go!
Alright, so moving on to Smashville. ZD starting off with a classic forward air to up air conversion, low percent. Already have a good bit of damage, 32%.
Fox is a great character and doesn't really have any bad stages, but if he had a bad stage, I would actually say it was Smashville.
Yeah, I can see that. Alright, managed to catch the jump, but wasn't able to get back to the stage in time to prepare anything else. Yep, just charging up Shadow Ball. Not too much of a presence right now. The up air also working, and that's an example of Wadi's adaptation. He after getting punished a couple of times for double jumping to the ledge in the winner's final set, he started doing up airs there instead to prevent ZD's aggressive options, and it doesn't seem like ZD has adapted as fast. But beautiful catch there by Wadi, managing to take the first stock and putting himself a step closer to finishing off this this grand finals reversal.
And
Beautiful!
No, he's coming
But
back.
that's not it yet.
He didn't get
And
the second one.
fantastic
And
from ZD.
Amazing drag down that Wadi did not tech, and he got up smash for it. Just like that. We thought it was game and set, and you know, you turned the tables.
Yep, so we still have a bit more Mewtwo Fox to watch. All right, yep, and with these continuing to go for these aerials off of the ledge, ZD not really having any way to punish. Ooh.
That would have been amazing. ZD's going in right now. Ooh, that would have been the set. That max reward we're talking about again.
Oh, for sure. All right, goes for the dash attack. Good. Catches the regular get up with just simple grab. Puts on more damage. And finishes it off.
Him out of the Nair. Like we said, it is not as safe as it looks. If you can hit him without getting hit by that small multiple hitbox.
All right,
and you can punish Nairs.
We have Coach Logic.
In Control Boys coming through.
Yep.
Wadi no longer part of In Control.
And thus has no coach. How quickly.
He's got Senpai in the crowd, though.
That's true. All right, game 5. One of these is the Xanadu champion. One of these is going home. Let's get right into it. Classic. Once again, forward air to up air, but doesn't manage to get the full punish as he has before, but still manages to get extra damage anyways. Wadi choosing to charge up the Shadow Ball over aggressive approach, understanding that maybe the Shadow Ball is probably going to be extremely useful to his neutral. And it has definitely come in handy, but usually when only charged up just enough, such that he can still shield cancel it and do other things.
Wadi's getting punished for these neutral get-ups a lot.
Yeah.
Whether it's stocks or just up tilts at the ledge, he's getting punished for it almost every time he does it.
All right, runs in and nairs, and that works for him. Manages to shield grab the aerial approach from ZD. And managing to keep up the pressure as well. One thing, again, ZD has not used Shine nearly as much in this winner's final set. Probably been scared off of it.
Yeah, honestly, I think in this matchup, I've seen a lot of Fox versus Mewtwo's, and I don't think it's very viable against Shadow Ball.
Yeah. All right, back air, but doesn't catch, but the second one does. All right, once again, Wadi choosing to stand back and charge up Shadow Ball, so again, key part of his neutral there.
Oh, I thought he was going to throw out a fair or a down air, but he kind of just waited it out and lost his advantage for it.
Yeah, maybe figured it was a bit too risky. Again, these aerials off the ledge, something that ZD hasn't adapted to too much. Wadi is routinely Wadi's continuing to get these. Yep, and so he goes for the reflector
there.
There
it is that time, though.
Beautiful. And so that's actually another thing about the threat of conditioning. Wadi knew this time, like, oh, okay.
Ooh. This time he opts for a get-up attack, which is just shielded and punished. Not too much different from if he had done normal get-up.
Yeah. All right.
35% right off the platform.
And so now ZD is getting his max conversions.
Covered almost every option with that up tilt. And this is not looking good.
Yeah. Now Wadi stuck in disadvantage, but now manages to get out of it for at least a spell.
He could have reacted to that up smash. I mean, to that air dodge in place.
Oh. He's gotten so much damage without being able to reset. And so now he has to try and win neutral.
Oh, he wanted it.
Yep.
He even reeled back in his chair.
Again, the most aggressive option expected. And Wadi did. Very familiar with ZD's playstyle at this point.
Throwing him back off stage. He needs him off stage.
Ooh, gets stage spike, but not really strong stage spike.
Luckily, the platform is there, so he doesn't have to choose an option off the ledge.
Doesn't have to take any risks.
Platform's there to save him again. Provides that extra venue. So ZD just backed off and waited.
Alright. Very simple, safe conversions as possible.
What's that? I saw
Beautiful!
I saw
and it's done!
Oh my goodness.
Wadi managing to take it over a recent demon of his in ZD and managing to take it in the Fox matchup.
I was just about to say, after that second there goes that Shadow Ball.
That was fantastic. He managed to recover in time, and he was down a bit on that last stock, but he managed to bring it back by using, honestly, his fantastic...
ZD almost 0 to death, though. ZD got him 0 to 90.
You're a clown.
You're a clown.
But, yeah, so he managed to bring it back at the end using his best, basically just... Honestly, a lot of it came from that punish on the up smash.
Yes, after he, like you said, expect that most aggressive option.
Yep.
Especially in a clutch moment like that where he just wants it all.
Yeah, ZD wanted to end it. ZD wanted to end the Xanadu. And sometimes it's like when you get too hungry for that kill, that's when you end up putting yourself in a worse position.
Exactly.
And again, that Fox up smash has a lot of end lag.
Yes. And he perfect shielded. It wasn't even like on shield.
Yep. And from that point on, it was just, all right, well, now we're going to keep you in disadvantage because we don't want to play neutral with you again.
Right. Nared off stage. When he came back, Nared off stage. And then he had that Shadow Ball ready.
Yep.
All right. But that is Xanadu 201.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yes, 201.
201. Post-glitch Xanadu.
Yeah, we didn't necessarily have like a huge amount of people, but at the same time, we still had extremely quality competition.
Right. Had a good amount of PR members here still. Only 51 entrants, I think, we got.
Yeah, something like that. But at the same time, again, Wadi and ZD certainly gave us a show. Logic gave us a fantastic show with his Olimar. Dexter gave us a fantastic
Seagull,
show.
All of them put in work.
And so...
Dingus in the top 8.
Yeah, that's one of the big things about Xanadu, honestly. That we still do have like a high level of competition. Just fantastic stuff that you can routinely come in and see every single week.
Learn. Right.
Yep.
But this has been great.
Yep. So
good commentating with you.
Good commentating with you as well. Follow me at TNG_RK if you like my commentary at all.
And follow me. My Twitter's not on the screen, but at Cold Weather with 2 R's. One word.
Yep. Very simple, easy to remember. So definitely follow this guy. All right.
Have a good night.